to recap the last session. Or deepest inspiration.
I have a horrible memory, I'm not gonna lie. That's why I don't usually do it.
That's why I make these videos. So I can recap.
I blame alcohol.
If not, that's fine. I can as well. Usually I like the players to do so.
Really need to start taking notes.
It's mostly RP heavy.
It's very RP heavy. So
It's a little harder to remember because it's so RP heavy.
Yeah.
I remember the text part only because we did that like sooner, so it's still in my mind a little bit more. But
gotcha.
A lot of running around, basically, and dealing with mop-up operation, although we didn't really mop up much.
Yeah, there wasn't much to mop up, thankfully.
Isaac and his boys were taking care of that, all that shit.
A little bit more politicking.
And, well, you took out one vampire spawn that wanted to be taken out. There was a little girl that was a vampire spawn we figured out and ran away, and...
I think I was gonna kill her, but you guys...
Yeah, you were, and then she she screamed at the guards.
oh yeah, I remember. Where is the link that works? Because I know the one that I'm going to doesn't work anymore.
I'll get you one here.
You go to announcements. That should be. It should be.
I'll get you in one here. Don't worry.
Should be pinned messages as well. Yes, it is pinned inside the messages. Under announcements.
Tim Kai said he wished us good luck, but we're also. Who else are
Nice.
we missing?
We're just missing Tenkai.
We went
now.
running around and did.
Solaris has joined us.
We went running around and did all that,
Yes.
and then where the hell did we go? We found out that Vargas had his people shooting
Lady
townsfolk.
Doctor.
Oh yes, Lady Wachter. Fun.
Yep. And got paralyzed.
Yes, the party did did literally run around the town of Vallaki talking and politicking. They met an individual named the Lady Fiona Watchter, who had an incident with Mr. Drill. About some words were said, pushed him over when he was paralyzed. And you then talked a little bit, decided that she wasn't super trustworthy, and that you are under the and after a little bit of talking, you went and talked back to Irina, who I believed, unless I'm getting you guys confused in another session, Irina had talked with Isaac, and we're discussing a plan to prevent bloodshed.
Yep.
At which point
we were discussing a plan to prevent bloodshed, to have Irina and Isaac keep the peace in the town for now, while we, after getting a night's rest at the inn, borrowed their cart, hook up Tenkai's summoned steed, and ride to the Wizard of Wines to get supplies for the town.
Correct.
I think we were going to go to the inn first, though. Although I don't know if we're doing that. If we're just saying, "Hey, we went there."
We were doing that for a lot. We were doing that with a long rest.
We should already have a long rest, basically.
Yeah, that was what we were saying at the end of last session. Is that we are doing a long rest.
Okay. But then let me change the music.
Which one am I even? Am I? It must be.
You're the wrong one.
Oh, because there's Tetradia Aegis and Tetradia Aegis Super New, and I'm trying to remember which one.
It'd be super new. I'm pretty sure.
Excuse me.
No, we made many versions. Let me just have to check something. This is 46 out of 46. Actually, be correct.
Hopefully none of you are hearing my rat typing with the keyboard, right? Just make
Nope.
sure.
Actually, not sure.
No, I didn't hear any key typing.
Nope.
And I'm more neutral. Alignment.
It should be the Tetradia Super New account, Just click that. You don't have to worry about a password, and it should log you right in. That should be exactly where you need to go. And I don't know if you're using the D&D Beyond page, but you might need to bring that up too. That's all that you need to do.
Right. That's like forge. So no, well, Mamas, you are inside of here already. All right.
Guess I was still injured, so yeah, I guess you're right.
The last bits of the party inside of here to set the scene. For the sake of brevity, at the end of the last session inside of there, you guys had rested at the Blue Water Inn or the church. Those were your two options, or somewhere else entirely. But the party has gotten a long rest. So if everyone would like to take a long rest to be sure, absolutely.
Can I double check with you on how to level? He's still level 4 for some reason, but I'm pretty sure I leveled him up.
See?
Did you upload your character? Did you upload it to Foundry?
Oh, go to
yeah, a while ago. But by doing that, will you erase my entire spell list? Because that happened last level up.
You need to take a look at your. I see. It's up there. It's up there.
If your spell list is unchanged beyond your new updates from level 4 to level 5, the only thing it'll just override basically what you have on what you D&D Beyond says you've got, and put it into Foundry if you upload it.
Is there a way to manually do it on Foundry?
I may be.
Yeah, you click the D&D Beyond button beside your name on your character sheet.
Oh, very good.
You want to import everything besides possibly spells over. If that sounds about right. Send me your character sheet in D&D Beyond. Mr. Solaris, when you have a chance.
Yeah.
Real quick. Okay, and while you were getting that up, you guys have found your way and gotten a long rest. So your spells, your stats are significantly better. Hopefully, that is.
Absolutely.
You are inside of Valonki and... Gotcha. Set that up just real quick. Okay. As of right now, you hear the clutter and clatter of pots and pans, dishes and plates, and the soft murmuring of voices from down below. This is one of the few times in the Blue Water Inn that it is not boisterous, loud, and inviting. There's a somber air. Well, there's a somber air. The party has woken up and found themselves at a small little table at the side of the inn. You have secured your cart to be traveled, and Theron has prepared a spell that will allow you to summon Tackle and Horse, a creature that will be able to get you there much closer. Upon being at this table, some food is brought to you inside there. What is the party doing? Discussing? Doing anything?
I suppose it's pretty early morning. Dro's probably not saying too much, except he's probably looking out the windows of this inn, kind of observing how the town is handling what just happened. Probably doesn't look that great, but he's just kind of silent as he looks out there.
Strahd is just taking her time. She's probably not even out there yet.
Okay. The party has everyone besides Tetradia. Irina.
Oh shit, it's time to leave. She's not here. Let's go. Go.
Just ditch her.
Is at the temple.
No, just kidding.
Oh, she'd be mad. She'd be like an anime. She'd like be a henchman of somebody, a reoccurring villain or something. I don't know, but you'll see her finally come down. She was just putting on like her makeup and all that stuff, you know. You know how it is.
Women.
Nira's gonna come down kind of late and looking a little strange, like her expression's a little off. But she'll sit at the table and get something to eat before we leave, and kind of be looking around, taking a gauge of how everybody's demeanor is, the party and the townsfolk, and kind of wondering, how many people died.
Hassan will join the table and be his normal jovial self. Make sure everybody's good for the the journey, and he'll want to eat quickly and then go check the cart and everything to get the horse hooked up.
Okay. Now you were proficient with overhand.
Yes.
Right? Oh. Okay. So you look through it. Saddle tack, food for it inside there. It's got the name of the horse that did it, which was Drusilla, which is a rather big draft horse. So, and Theron is available to summon the horse any time that you would like. It will just take a little bit of time, and you'll be able to get it right up there. It is a very good quality cart. It's out there, smooth wheels. It's out there. It's got a little bit of a carriage, like overhang over it, so it can actually transport people. So it's a very nice cart. It's a very nice cart, and you familiarize yourself with it.
I would say we need to talk to the Mardikovs and get some sort of introductory letter or something giving us permission to take provisions from the Wizard of Wines.
Okay.
We also might want to find out what Drusilla looks like, and maybe Theron can just make the horse look like that, so there won't be quite so alarmed when we show up without the normal horse.
Well, Drusilla was horribly eviscerated in the midst of the streets. You probably passed her along the way.
Yeah, but what did she look like before she was horribly eviscerated? Like, what color?
Gotcha. It was by looking at the body that you had passed, and I'm quite remembering of it, it was a speckled, it was a white and brown speckled horse. Is that there? It was a large draft horse. If you would like to go talk to the Markovs anyways, that's absolutely fine. You do find yourself into the bar, inside of the actual facility inside of there. And you see Dania Markov murmuring, talking, and then possibly even giving some condolences to a few of the individuals, a few Valachian commoners inside of here. And I will actually move you guys there. And you should all be able to see something in just a second.
Yep.
Over there. Danica has again, another somber air about her. She is wiping and cleaning a number of the bar in front of her, and the last speckles of Valachians stumble out of this place. You are almost entirely alone within the faint morning. Did you have something particular you wanted to ask her, Nearable?
I don't know about particular, other than we were going to go up to her, I thought, and speak with her about the fact that we were going to go to the Wizard of Wines, find out why they haven't been getting their provisions, go get some provisions and bring them back, and that we would want to have a probably some sort of letter or token or something to prove that we are on the Martikov's business.
Okay. And how would you like to go about that? Would you like to talk to her? Would you like to look for Erwin? Would you like to do something else drastically? Or are you looking for more of a get the show on the road, move on type of deal?
I personally was looking for more of a get the show on the road, but I guess we could talk to her briefly.
Gotcha. No, that's absolutely.
I feel like a song would be better at this than me, honestly.
Okay. Gotcha. During the last time of you getting these...
Hassan, we can't hear you. He's muted himself.
I'm fine with just getting the show on the road.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I agree with them.
Unless she has something specific she wants to tell us, like...
Don't show them any blueberries. They're allergic, then they'll get pissed. That kind of thing, you know?
Well, there's a few things that she had said beforehand. So the leader is the father of Erwin. He's quite old, and she doesn't think too much about him. Quite old, possibly a little senile, but is generally a fairly good person. He's got a very large family as well. He should have a number of other sons there as well, and other members of the Martikov family should be there as well. Again, a large family. They are fairly rich, but they're not noblemen king rich. They're just very prosperous business owners. In a medieval time, of course. All right.
I'm having a hard time getting into the RP right now. Partly because I'm trying to eat, but I don't know. Do people just want to get going? I could try and talk to her.
You can absolutely go. Sounds like that's what the people wanted to do.
Yep.
Look,
I'm good to just get moving.
You get a letter of introduction for the party inside there. You've got your cart inside there, and Theron has summoned a somewhat familiar Jusilia to pull the cart. It is strange. It seems to be a little too intelligent, a little too smart, listening to orders by any of the party almost instantly. And with that, the party leaves Valaki. You haven't actually been here for too long, but, well, you may miss the walls.
I'm sure we'll be back.
Yep.
Okay.
Does anybody else find the DM sounding a little echoey?
No.
Yeah. Am I?
Not really.
Charlie will just say,
It's probably just me then.
He'll be like, it's depressing that might be the best city they have to offer in this land.
That is actually pretty depressing now that you mention it, and now look at it.
Yeah. Yeah, now look
This
at it.
land
Great.
has been stagnating for hundreds of years.
That is true.
I mean, I thought half of them looked like they had some sort of plague when we walked in, and pretty sure the good half is dead now.
Let's hopefully we find a way out of here soon.
We must gather power.
We could always just walk to the castle and just try to kill him.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sure that'll...
You saw what he did to Miramor in our one encounter with him. You really think we can do that? No.
Would you like to experience that, Tetra? I can tell you what it was like.
No, I suppose I don't. I wonder how strong he really is.
Also,
though.
don't you remember the Vistani talking about an extremely powerful wizard who went up
Yes.
against him and failed?
Yeah,
With
actually, I
a whole
remember.
pile of people backing him.
We're gonna have to get.
Albeit they
I
were
guess you guys
peasants
are
with
right.
pitchforks, so not
we
the
gotta
greatest
gather
backup.
powers so that we stand a chance against him, girl.
Suppose you're right, Hassan.
Son will start driving the cart.
Gotcha. Who is on the lookout? One person. Who's the main lookout?
Ooh.
Probably
Iris.
Eagle Eye, right?
Yep.
Solaris.
We'll volunteer. We'll volunteer.
Yep.
Claudia will,
Yep.
I'm sure she's somewhere looking around a little bit.
Yeah, but
Just in case.
we'll let the our wise
She's
man,
riding in the back, acting like a queen. Are you kidding me?
Oh. It's not that horrible. I mean, she's probably thought about it already, but
She's laying back in the cart, just
if she gets
Hilarious.
tired or her feet start hurting me, she might.
Roll me that perception check. $14. Okay. I would like a song to roll me a D100.
Okay.
Like going in the Pokemon grass.
D4. Could you roll me a D8, a song?
A die
A D8.
uh-oh.
Okay.
Mhm. Okay.
Okay, I gotta turn rhythm down again.
You are walking, pacing. Some of you having to take turns walking. The cart's not the absolute largest inside there, so some of you are almost jogging at certain points to keep up inside there and then hopping on inside there, but you're making a good headway through the mist. Question 1. You are keeping to the roads, correct?
Yes.
Yes.
I'm driving a cart. I'm not going to try.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm not going to take it off-roading.
Okay, question 2. Are any of you sleeping, gathering powers, doing anything on the cart, like casting rituals or anything that I need to know about?
Nope.
Nothing for me. I got
Good.
nothing.
I
Question
don't
3.
think so.
Do you have any spells you would like to cast before today?
Let me just double check something right here. Let's just...
I'm going to toss up my Armor of Shadows and my Fiendish Vigor.
No, I'm good.
Gotcha. Dro, very important for you for me to ask you that question. Gotcha. So you guys are continuing along. You travel and travel
Do it.
until you hit a crossroads. You have passed a rather large, well-kept stone bridge. But you do hit a crossroads. 3 arms of the sign point along the 3 branches of the road in front of you. The sign pointing to the north reads Kresk. The arm pointing towards the east reads Valaki. And the road that gradually slopes up, heading back where you came from. The arm pointing to the southwest reads the Wizard of Wines.
And turn towards the Wizard of Wines.
We're off to see the wizard.
There is a 4th signpost
Sorry.
that has actually fell off of the main post. And you could assume this one points to the south. It reads Berez.
Never heard of that place yet.
Indeed. Huh. Interesting. Well, maybe people at Losers and Wine will know about it.
I suspect if nobody's taking
Bet
the time...
Irina wasn't with us.
I mean, if nobody's even taking the time to hang the sign back up, and nobody's talked about it, there's probably nothing that way anymore.
Everyone roll me a history check.
Alright.
22. That will do it. It's a high DC. It's a 24. Isaac mentioned it in passing, never to head south to the swamps of Perez. Solaris, you also get that. Never head south to the swamps of Perez.
We'll have to ask him why later.
Okay.
Yep.
The roads to your left and right seem to almost loom over. And in the distance, Solaris, you hear something. It is a long ways off. And at first, you thought it was either a branch falling, a log falling inside there, but it is too deep, too solid, and it almost, instead of hearing it, you almost feel it in your stomach. Something loud has gone off north of you. Either something heavy has fallen, a tree fallen, or a rock slide has started into the forest north of you. And along the way, Solaris, you also hear wolves, howling wolves, always. Circling, but nothing too close, just always in the distance, but they are always present. Are you doing anything, Solaris?
Did you guys hear that?
Indeed.
Hear what? Hear what?
The
wolves?
large mass. No, it was like a large mass falling or tumbling or rumbling.
Really? Strahd kind of looking around like.
It's really far away.
That's what direction? Were you able to determine which direction it came from? That noise was from?
So yeah, Solaris points north. That's the direction we're going?
No.
Okay.
It goes off further, it goes into the forest.
Well, as long as they're not coming to, as long as they're not going to meet us, who cares? Let's just keep going.
Okay.
Yep. Hassan will continue to drive towards the Wizard of Wine.
Okay.
Which is to the south, isn't it?
And Tetradia is going to already kind of be on her guard, and she's going to start, like, lowering her hand to where it's on the hilt of her short sword, just looking around in all directions.
Okay. I would like Tetradia to roll me D100.
Yeah, I remember how to do this now.
Just over
No,
on
I'm
the
getting better
sidebar.
at this. Oh.
Left
You're supposed to
sidebar,
get
bottom button.
I rolled it.
He did it.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
I was looking away for the second, sorry.
Okay.
All good.
So, you start... Oh, okay. You keep going, traveling. Solaris, you rolled a 14. Yes. There's a crack, and then there's something falling, heavy, louder inside there. Roll me one more perception check, Solaris. Everyone else hears the dull thumping sound.
Oh, no.
And they are closer this time.
They're coming this way. What the hell is it?
It's nighttime, or well, is it dark, or can we see?
Yeah, you
Out of
can
curiosity.
see. It's absolutely see.
Okay.
Maybe we should just get off and hide a little bit. Why do we always have to? Why do we always have to just like get ambushed? Let's just hide a little bit, and where we can see the trail, but we're hiding in the mist a little bit.
Depending on what's coming. One, the mists aren't safe, Tetradia, if you remember. Everybody keeps telling us the mists aren't safe.
So we're just gonna be.
Two, it
waiting
could
for
be
them.
difficult to hide the cart.
And we got a cart to deal with.
She's gonna look back at the cart and be like, okay, I guess we're doing this, right? And she just like unsheaths her sword.
You don't even know
She's-
what's going on yet.
She's just.
Yep.
She looks
It's
nervous,
normal.
but she's not saying anything. But
Make
she's
sure
like,
that he doesn't get too far away from the party.
Okay.
know enough about this land that nothing's good happens here.
Listen to the dull thudding sound. And then the sound of a thick oak tree snapping. And there's almost a sonic boom from the north of something with great force bending, then snapping a tree.
Strahd just kind of flinches a little and kind of snaps in that direction.
Okay. It is. You start hearing crows all around you, ravens, cawing, moving, swooping down, landing on the trees. Suddenly, it's 10, 15 crows, 20, 40, 60, 80, 100 ravens start to descend all around you. There's a louder booming sound as well. At the same time, all of the ravens go silent.
Well, we've at least got an audience.
I could burn them or something. They're not. They don't look like.
No,
Hey,
you remember what happened one time when I just mentioned eating one? You're gonna burn 100 of them. You might as well just slit all of our throats immediately.
Look at. They're just waiting for. They're
They're
bad.
here to watch.
She just points up there like they're bad.
Ravens aren't bad. Ravens are smart fucking creatures, girl.
Those are not normal
It's supposed to be
ravens. I swear.
Sacred
Let's-
here.
Yeah, and
They
they're supposed to be
all-
sacred in this land.
They
Wait,
all
wait,
take off without a sound.
Ugh.
Oh no, that's not
Okay,
good.
I think I'm sorry. I think I'm just a little on edge today. I don't
I
know
think you
why.
scared
I think
them
you.
off.
I think you.
It's
You
on
offended.
to-
You offended them. I think you offended.
Hassan will try to pull the cart off to the side a bit.
Idea.
Okay. Pull the cart off to the side. Gotcha. Can I have Niramore roll me D100?
Not amazing, but not terrible.
You're 51. Okay. Okay.
Wow, did it take that long to show up on your screen?
No, I was doing something else. My apologies. It was myself. So,
Okay, good.
as you start pulling this away inside there, there's a dull in a cadence approaching you guys. The cart is pulled off to the side of the road. Is everyone still in the cart?
No, I'd be out of the cart. Probably.
Yeah, I'd be out of the cart.
No, getting out of the car. I think I'd be the last person to leave the cart, but otherwise, I'm not actively holding the reins.
Okay.
Are you holding on to the horse at least? Or I guess you can communicate with the horse. This is more than an ordinary horse.
Yeah. And I'm just gonna hunker down to be as non-visible as possible.
You guys go ahead and roll
I
stealth.
am
check.
readying to
Yes.
cast a spell if need to.
Yeah, I'm
Roll
gonna
stealth
roll
check.
stealth
That's
here.
okay.
Try to hide if I can.
Nice.
See if I can get the jump
Same
on
with
something.
me.
Oh, nope. That's the. Oh.
11, 9.
Don't worry, let's
Hassan with disadvantage still rolls a 17.
At least I didn't do as bad as Tetra.
Thanks.
It's always a plus.
Well, she wears purple, so
Is
it's
Solaris... Oh yeah, there he is. Oh,
really
he
She's-
also...
She's complaining under her breath too much.
yeah. This sucks. Eat all these.
Shut the
Oh,
fuck
damn,
up.
man.
I would like everyone to roll me a perception check. to be the final one.
Again, mine's gonna roll with disadvantage because it thinks I'm in the sunlight, but I am not. You know, drow stuff. So it'd be.
So you got a 20.
Yeah.
Okay, 20. Solaris, Dro, do either of you speak Abyssal?
Oh.
I do.
Oh, he
Solaris does.
You do?
He is a. I made my own background. He's a paranormal investigator. So
Gotcha.
exorcism, you know.
Gotcha. Absolutely. You hear, all of you hear faintly a voice. It is deep, faintly melodious, and almost a chant. Dro and Solaris, you can make up the words, but no one else can. Solaris, you understand them. Tenuas, Gaia Tus, Gerluswux, Kex.
That's what everyone's hearing, but I know what those words mean.
How dare you think you can beat me? A long tendril slowly comes out of the mists of the northern wood. It's like their trees start to shift and move as something slowly comes into the path. And it starts dragging itself. It is not dragging just itself as well. It has 3 bodies tied to ropes to it as well. Light comes out from the trees. As you see this come out of the trees.
Yes.
Oh.
You trying to kill us? Holy fuck. Oh shit. Yeah.
A walking, moving house that pushes over sections of the trees. The roots of it are actually dug into the ground, and it is ripping up the ground in front of it.
What are we gonna do?
The tree has a spell cast on it. The ground that it disturbs immediately heals itself, leaving nothing but a trace on it.
Huh.
It is dragging
Wow.
3 creatures behind it in armor, crushed and bludgeoned, broken bone jutting out of them, tied to the ropes inside there, and hundreds of raven skulls adorn the house. 6 cages adorn the house as well, with living ravens into it, all completely silent. Flickering candle and torchlight comes from the inside. But none of you see anything yet. It starts dragging itself across the road. Dro, this is an important one. Roll me a D100.
Oh, goody.
Come on, man. Clutch.
Fuck.
That's better than 50% though.
I would like... No, we've already got it. Something passes between the windows inside there. A tall, ancient woman, a crone, slips by one of the windows briefly. The only person seeing that would be Solaris and Dro. The woman has long white hair and has raven skulls attached to her hair. This is what you saw.
Oh god.
pass through it. But she seems preoccupied at the moment. It has just come onto the road. I will ask the question, does the party want to do anything? Will they hide further in? Will they approach it? What are you guys doing?
For some reason,
I
Solaris
would-
just says we should just keep going
Yep.
and not mess with that thing at all.
Strahd is gonna look at the others like she's out of her league. Like, what are we gonna do, guys? This is not good.
That thing's pretty effing freaky. I am absolutely down with getting our butts out of here.
I've never seen anything like that. It's
I can talk to things down. Should I try to talk to the caged ravens?
You would have to get much closer than you are, but then you certainly could. Is that right?
I would honestly, I would just let it go.
That's probably not a. Well, if I cast message, couldn't I? That's 120
Just yeah, you have a range, eh?
feet, man. Yeah, 120 feet per message.
Post message for me. Absolutely. That allows it. Absolutely. Okay. With a creature within range. Wow. Roll me a D100 near. 50. Okay. What do you say in your mind to one of the ravens?
Who are you and why are you trapped?
You see one of the ravens peek up, the one that you messaged inside, and it glances around immediately. You hear something in response. Run. Run far. If you value your lives. Do not let her catch you. It does not matter who I am. Nira,
Who is
I'm
she?
forecasting distance up there.
Yeah. Okay.
I need you to roll me a charisma check.
Let's see.
Okay. I'm going to say that is a fail. Would anyone like to do anything? Okay.
That was for me asking who that was.
No, it was just something else.
Okay. Okay.
the only thing that Charlie is gonna do is try to hide. Well, try to hide in a better spot.
Okay. I'll get to your stealth checks in a minute.
I was going to say, Hassan is going to be moving,
I
trying
will tell
to
them.
move back into the driver's seat as stealthily as he can.
Okay. Get to you guys.
I would probably tell everybody what it said. It said, if I recall correctly, it said, doesn't matter who it is, don't let her catch us. And run.
Great.
It is Baba. And you see the raven that you pointed to start to clutch at its eyes, and its head caves in, and it falls his lip to the ground. At the same
Everybody
time,
on, go.
the carts, the whole house freezes in place. Now
Holy
I need
fuck, no.
everyone to roll me a stealth check one more time. She is actively looking at this point.
So this wasn't a good idea.
Heavy armored people are
24.
blocked.
21.
Should have held still.
Petra.
Yeah, I'm looking. Oh, stealth. There we go.
Oh god.
So we got 22, 21, and a
Try,
24.
why? Why?
So the DC right now, because 3 out of 5 inside there. We will go with the third average. So your DC right now is 21 stealth. So you guys are very good. Very
Thank
good.
God.
Let's see if it beats this though. 11. The woman, the crone, the ancient one, steps out. But the mist seems comes up and almost hides your cart. A faint blue radiance starts to emanate from the cart and the fog around you. And as her almost enchanting ancient gaze passes right over your cart, not seen. There is an incongruency there. With that, she looks over to the cage to her left, sees the dead raven inside there. She is going to snap her fingers, and she will cast a spell at the dead raven, dying raven. I would like everyone who is proficient in Arcana check. If you are, roll me an Arcana check. Or if you are a caster, roll me an Arcana check.
Any kind of caster, like even the cleric, or
Yes, even the cleric.
I guess I have a couple spells here, but they're kind of.
You can? Yep. Roll me an Arcana check.
All right.
Oh my gosh.
I'm the only person who would not be rolling here.
Yep.
Okay. Detroit, you missed it. Very close though.
Darn it.
She reaches out, grabs at the air, and she makes a ripping sound as a bit of shadow appears directly in front of her. It then goes over, attaches itself to the raven, and in an instant, all of the flesh is cleaned. And the raven hops up just its skeleton. She looks around one more time, heads back inside. The dragging sound, the house starts moving, writhing, and yes, there are incongruencies. Something is afoot. You were not seen. You are on a cart. What are you guys doing?
I want to go back to the settlement.
Well,
Nira's just dumbfounded and stunned by what she saw and felt when the raven got killed. So she just has like a hand over her mouth and is just totally blown away and horrified.
Tetra,
That's why
are
she
you going
rolled
back
so
to the
shit
settlement?
on her Arcana.
What did you
Tetra,
say?
if you want to go back to the settlement, you're walking on your own. And it's on. Everybody get on. Let's get to the wizards.
To try to just get on the cart.
Okay. You guys get on
That
the
come
cart?
through what I said?
Yes, it did.
Yeah.
I will,
Okay,
Oh, you being
depends-
sounded?
Because Tetra was asking.
Oh no, that didn't come through.
Yeah, if you ask a question, no, it did not come through.
No, but I was just saying that she was horrified.
Okay. As Solaire shits his pants. Sorry, better be Winterheart shits his pants. Right there.
flashbacks of something horrible happening.
Are you guys going to be continuing on? You will not be following the house?
Nope.
No.
No.
Okay.
We have
You
a
can-
mission to be completed. The house is secondary. If we encounter it again when we're in a more powerful position, maybe.
You continue along, moving, continuing, making good time. I imagine it's being somewhat quieter after that. You move and move, moving quickly, jogging. That brief little pause that you had there causing a little bit of an issue, but not too much. You find another intersection. You've traveled some time now. The intersection heads south. Doesn't have anything pointing out to what it is, or where it could possibly, or what is possibly down this road. But this is absolutely a main road that heads down. This is not the path you are taking, though.
No.
Okay, you guys continue.
Yep.
Okay. You continue and continue and continue because you are on a time stream. You pass,
Yep.
for the sake of brevity, not much else happens during this time. You're, well, it seems to have possibly scared away many other creatures in this area.
I wonder why.
You pass a small path of another main road that heads south until you come across a crossroads. The left one heading up. You are very close to the town of Kresk, but you have to head kind of in the opposite direction to get to the Wizard of Alliance. You pass into the correct road, hopefully, and you start heading to the Wizards of Alliance. You've made good time. You've made very good time. It is, for the first time after you have seen that individual, you have not seen a raven for the past 3 hours. Not one.
Not necessarily even a bad thing, though.
True.
Considering they're supposed to be sacred here, I would say yes. And she was adorned in their skulls.
Yeah,
I wonder why she does something like that.
That's
Does it
why
give
I'd
her
rather
power?
not see any more ravens if they're all hanging around her.
No, they fled
They don't
from
want
her.
to be there.
Oh, that's okay.
Yeah,
She has them trapped.
They fled from her.
Look what she did to the one. I heard it when it died. It was horrible. It choked out that her name was Baba Lasaga.
Before dying. Well, that was certainly unpleasant.
Roll me one more charisma check, Nevermore. Okay, that's what I need to know. Thank you very much. Okay.
That's it. I'm rolling from beyond now.
That's fair. About half a mile into this road, it becomes a muddy trail that meanders through the woods, descending gradually until there's a faint clearing in front of you. Inside there. And perceptive one, Solaris, you're passive inside there. You detect a faint smell of wood smoke in the air, which you have not smelled a good while since Velaki. At the same time, the entire party seems a little bit of a glint from the side of the roads. And a dark cloaked man starts slowly, cautiously, hands raised up, approaching you. There's a crossbow at his back. If you would like, roll me a perception check.
Well, at least it's not a walking house.
Joe, 22, 17. Okay. Let's roll one.
Let's see here.
Wrong button. There's perception.
In the background of this place, there are figures. There is 10 other similarly dressed men hanging out towards the back. They're not circling. They're just staying back, and they seem more of just watching the man approaching you. Inside there, they are all armed. Inside there, heavy cloaks to keep out the cold, and all wear black.
Yes.
Keep your weapon sheathed for now.
Okay.
We don't know if these are just because they're dressed in black doesn't mean that they're necessarily going to attack us.
I know.
Does everybody know they're there, or just the people who perceived it?
Since everyone's brought it up, everyone knows they're there now.
I'm just gonna yell out, "Hey there!"
Hail, traveler. You are definitely not from Vallaki. Very interested to see it. My friends, and I hope that we can be friends, I think that you may have gone down the wrong road. The Wizards of Wines is closed as of right now, and it is not a safe place to go into.
Closed.
It's actually right where we're going.
Yes.
How do you know whether it's not a safe
Indeed.
place?
What was that, Solix? Alex missed.
How do you know it's not a safe place?
Well, considering that I am the son of the owner, Adrian, at your service, and the soon-to-be proprietor of this business, I think I would know. Some untoward individuals have taken up residence there, and it would not be safe for anyone approaching it. But they are definitely not the normal individuals that come through here. He kind of eyes all of you inside of here, and he's kind of got a little bit mousy hair inside there. He looks like he's been roughing it a little bit for the past few weeks. Double short swords. He's got a hand crossbow as well, and a big heavy crossbow on his back inside there. Hands are up, palms up forward, and he's slowly lowering them. But he's not reaching for any weapons at this point.
He's just...
Well,
I'd like to roll insights.
Against what? What are you trying to insight? What's your goal with this?
I want to see if I think he's telling the truth, if he's being straightforward or not.
Roll me an insight check. 23.
Right.
You do not detect any falsehoods in him at all. He's being pretty honest inside of here. It is more of a warning of, this is a dangerous place. You need to know what you're getting yourself into if you go any further.
Great, so you're telling me we traveled all this way for nothing? And she's just gonna look
Not nothing at all, Tetra. We have information. Apologies about our cowardly associate here.
I'm not a coward, you stupid little midget.
Well, you seem to want to run at every hint of danger.
Well,
Therefore, I'm sorry, but we've actually come due to a dire need of supplies in the town of Vallaki. We've actually come on the behalf of your brother and his wife. And Asan will ask Nira for the letter of introduction.
Absolutely.
And he will...
He approaches towards you, so there's you throwing it at him inside there. He comes up closer to you. My brother sent you, you said? Could you tell me his name at the least?
Damn it.
Should be on the letter.
Yeah. No. It's not, me as a player, I am drawing a blank on what his wife's name is Danica, but his name is.
Look down at the letter. Erwin on it. Yes.
Erwin.
Wasn't it Erwin?
Yes, Erwin.
It's Erwin, son.
Fantastic. Would you mind letting me see it though?
Trotty is just gonna look at Nira and be like, I'm not doing anything. Stop looking at me like that.
Shut up.
Yeah, I know you're not.
This is Adrian.
I'm
by
gonna.
the
I'm
way.
gonna.
Oh, what a handsome man.
Indeed.
Sexy fine.
Indeed.
What was that?
No, that was all out of character. Don't you take that?
Oh, I understand. I understand. I understand.
That was all out of character comment.
Let me just erase my mind for the last 10 seconds. It's gone.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Yeah. That's the character.
So
what sort of ruffians? You said they were a bit unusual ruffians. Have forced you from your home, good sir.
Oh, yes, a large number of damn forest folks have wanted in.
forest folks.
The wild forest folks.
Those
Oh,
wild
yes.
men.
Wildman, yes.
Oh,
Forest folk won't be the most PC name to call them, but they have summoned up some devilhood and have got them inside there.
Out of character, I like how that he has the term PC in medieval times.
It's exactly what I was thinking too.
Sorry.
What
go
about
ahead.
what I just said? I made it up.
And Dro kind of looks back at the others a little bit. He's like, "Is he talking about the same guys that we fought a little while back?
Yeah.
Giant ass people like me."
big fuckers like you with a lot less civility to them. Yes.
Oh,
The Dusk Elf.
God.
No, not dusk elves. You frackin'.
Not a dusk elf.
His skin was a lot
And
lighter.
they were
He's
dusk
not a
elves.
dusk elf.
They were human to the best of our
Those
indication.
barbarian.
I do remember their
Yes.
toes were black though.
Yes, they had blackened frostbitten fingers
They're
and
frostbite.
such.
There's none of these.
Savages they
Only
were.
one or two of them are human. So,
Oh.
There's
kind of
only
put
a
a
couple.
kibosh on that. No, there's many. There's a lot. Like 70, 90, maybe even 100.
Oh.
Wow.
That was a lot.
You said they summoned up some sort of devilry?
Yes. Yes. We have had some problems with them in the past. And we have dealt fine with them. They've done raids. They've never really harmed us. We've shoot them off. But this is by far the most determined attempt. They forced us out of the house, and when we gathered up our family members to retake it back, lost a few. And now we're at this kind of a stalemate. We can't get past their defenses to get into the winery, the brewery, whatever you'd like to call it. And if we could fend them off, but we wouldn't make it.
You know how many are in there, roughly?
There are much more inside the fields. There are some inside, but if you were... What we tried last time was to try to get in and barricade it. We got halfway through barricading it before they broke in. How many there are? Out in the fields? 70, 100 inside? Much less. Don't know.
A lot.
So our best option is to try to get inside, and then use that as a defensive.
Wait. Kind of looks through, kind of does a little bit of double take. Now, this isn't really your problem at all. We'll try to solve this, but... Oh, you're foreigners, obviously. Do people call you adventurers, mercenaries?
I am a marine, good sir, but yes, we are adventurers. And to aid the people of Vallaki who are in desperate need of supplies, we have come to get them. I don't intend to leave a job unfinished.
Well, hey
So
now.
you see, it is our problem.
Something that would be... We could be mutually beneficial to each other. Excellent.
Seems
No.
like it.
I've always known foreigners, they kind of have a destructive streak, if I'd be so bold. Do any of you deal with magic, summoning fire, fireballs, explosions, stuff like that?
Maybe.
Perhaps.
Quite possibly.
First things first, if you help us, don't do that stuff around our house and giant vineyard. It'd be really bad. As a rule.
You don't have to worry about me unless it's coming out of a flask of some kind. I'm not setting fire to much.
So what? We can't like zap these people and punish them.
You can zap them individually. Your aim must be good and true. But ideally, what he is requesting is that we avoid fiery, explosive, destructive talents, abilities, and spells.
Well, you do not have to worry about that. My lightning is always...
Your lightning, if aimed incorrectly, could cause problems, but your aim is generally pretty good. So, and as I said, if we go after things individually with damaging stuff, if people have blasts of psychic energies that could deal damage, then to these folk, I think that would generally leave the structures intact.
Oh, sounds like a plan. We just clap our hands. So I guess we're going with them to go destroy the barbarians.
We got to evict some barbarians, it sounds like.
Well, if you would like,
teeth knocked out again.
I would. If you truly want to help, maybe you could. You could join us at our little encampment on the outskirts of this place. Maybe serve you the remnants of our wine before we go in. Or you more interested in getting down to the business immediately? You can meet my family. If you're a friend of Erwin, well, you'll have some friends here at the least.
Petrati is gonna kind of whisper to Nira, he's kind of handsome.
He stays right here, twitching.
I'm just going to suggest that we get on board with this mission and stay away from distractions.
Yes. Yes, unfortunately, the need of Valaki is quite dire.
Fine, I'll get drunk after the fight. It's fine.
Yes.
Definitely after, not before.
Yes. I'll give Drew a pat on the shoulder. Yes. After. You don't want Tetra drunk before this.
Why is it always me? You guys treat me like a child.
And he looks over. That's because you are. Alright, so where's this edge of this field?
See Tetradia look
The edge of the field. It is down the road inside there. It's just, if you would like to take a look or want to deal some damage to these little forest fuckers, I would have no problem with that.
Forest fuckers. Yep. Let's go meet him.
Yes. Just, as a word of warning, they are quite proficient at hiding, blending in, especially since they are made out of plants and everything is plant life around them. So keep that in mind.
Made out of plants?
So these aren't the same people that we fought before.
They are made out of vines and twigs.
Oh, shit.
Sounds like they're magical constructs, not people.
There was a few individuals with them. As I said, there weren't very many humans about them.
Maybe if we kill the humans, they'll lose their power or something. Worth a try.
As a warning, as I've seen them pull some of my family members into the vineyard. The humans have some magic definitely to them. They can control vegetation. They're casters of some type.
Normally, under these circumstances, I would just suggest to burn everything down, but we can't leave the poor downtrodden people of this land without any booze. They'll probably just all kill themselves, so...
or food,
Your name
or
is,
barley, or yes,
your name is Adrian, right?
correct. My name is Adrian.
Do you mind just going with my questioning before you react too much? But do you have an extra large jacket?
Yeah, I do.
And this is the part where please just answer. Do you happen to know where I could find the dead body?
A human.
Any kind will do. Bones,
Yes,
even if it's just bones.
I do know where I could. Sorry, that was me laughing, not Adrian. But yes, I could point you in a direction.
And you don't really care too much of what happens with his body? Like it's not a loved one that's buried?
No, it is definitely a loved one. Yes.
Oh,
But there, I
okay.
could point you to an old wolf nest that probably had some bones inside there.
Perfect. If it's not too out of the way, I would love to get my hands on that to help us.
I can point you in that direction.
I definitely
Push
think
that.
I like where you're going. This sounds like this could be a very interesting idea.
Thinking of a distraction.
Interesting.
Thinking of a
Yeah.
distraction.
Nice.
I didn't know you were so tactfully thinking there. Huh.
A diversion is a
I like the way you
very
think.
good idea.
Even more so than before.
Okay. Okay, gotcha. So, at this point, what are you guys planning on doing? So there, would you like to immediately go to the bones that he points out?
I would think so. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, if we
I would think
we
so.
can.
Yeah,
Okay.
no, it's definitely.
What else are we gonna do?
He gives you the directions to a destroyed wolf nest inside there. It's not too far away. It's been destroyed for many years inside there, probably by Velokians, the humans, or something similar to that.
So I'm essentially looking for a pile of bones or a corpse of a medium or small humanoid.
You find a pile of bones of a medium small humanoid. They're common inside of Barovia.
Okay, good to know. I am still having issues reading. Oh, there it is. Okay, so I'm gonna have to wait till we're actually there. So I'm gonna pile up the bones in a sack, take the large jacket, just sling it over my shoulder. I'm like, I'm ready.
Okay.
Oh, let's get going.
All right,
All right,
Sounds good.
I
let's
like
get
it.
this show on the
I
road.
like it.
Okay. Are you guys heading to? Are you guys
We're
heading?
heading
Gotcha. Okay.
I'll be right
heading back.
You head back.
Heading-
Are you heading back to talk to Adrian and his little group, or you're heading to the actual building, the Wizard of Wines?
Solaris, this.
I'm gonna vote Wizard of Wines. That's my vote. And then
Yeah.
maybe after, if we survive, we can have a wine party with everyone.
Yeah, no, the wine party. But if he's not waiting for us at the entrance to the Wizards of Wine, then I say if Solaris has a plan, let's do it.
Yeah, I agree.
We need to perhaps get other people though to
To help
come
us?
with us. Yeah,
Yeah, it's too bad we couldn't.
I'm not saying we
ask-
go there.
I was just gonna say it's too bad we.
Well, we
couldn't
could.
ask-
We could go and meet them.
No, I mean, it's too bad we couldn't ask like Isaac and his boys to like come on this path with us. Not like we knew this was gonna happen, but it's not like they had
No.
the manpower to spare anyway. That's all I was gonna say.
Yeah.
And
Oh.
it's his family, right? He's with out somewhere. So like, we're not gonna really bring his family to it. I don't
He
think we
did
would.
have a bunch of people who were armed with him,
Yeah,
but
About 10
Yeah,
hours.
I mean they all have range, so that could help. But I would feel horrible if they
yeah,
die.
that's
I don't know how strong they are.
yeah. No, I'm good with not jeopardizing the common folk any more than we already have.
I don't.
Uh,
They're
Yeah.
not common folk.
So-
They're armed guards. This is what they're paid
Yeah.
for. This is their job.
this is what they do,
If we're gonna have
and
backup,
they'll be
we might as
ranged.
well
If they
have
need to
them-
run, they can run.
Right. Might
All
as
right.
well have
Sounds
some
like
backup
we'll see
range.
if we
Just
can
don't-
recruit someone to help us.
We just have to make sure Adrian stays alive and his family members. I understand the guards are doing their job, so they know the risks, but we kind of have to keep that family alive.
Yeah.
How about we take
No.
at least 4 to 6 of the guys with us to stay like back in a tree line or something, and
Yeah, with crossbows, that'd be great.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Let's
the
go
family
talk to them
definitely
then.
stays away.
Yeah. So we'll go to Adrian's camp to talk to him and see if we can quickly recruit some of the guards to provide us with range support.
Okay, you go to Adrian's camp. They do bring you inside if you ask. Sit there. Immediately, if you get to Adrian's camp and sit there, they've taken up a small grove off the main road. There's a few carts. There's some fires. There are boxes and crates piled out around inside there. There's about 20 plus individuals here. The first thing, as you approach the camp, the crying of children, babies inside there, wailing, crying off to the side. As you come in of this camp, you see a group of about 3 or 4 5 to 10-year-olds, maybe even a 12-year-old inside there, running around, playing up inside. You see men, women inside there caring for little ones inside there, dragging them inside there, and the mothers of the children are here, and old men are here, and then there are a number of old men, and they all look somewhat they're some of them, they seem slightly interconnected inside there. So these are probably families pulled from different areas across this area. It's probably a big community of them. And there's just different families all kind of pockmarked inside of here. There is one individual that kind of catches your eye a little bit inside there. People are kind of nodding and they seem very respectful of this man. And he looks just strange. He's got bits of silver all about him inside there. He's got this big wooden staff that he's leaning on, a big white beard. He's got like one eye that's a little bigger than the other ones. He's got bare feet and he's walking around inside there. But his silver trinkets, he's wearing like a significant amount of jewelry. Like a very wealthy amount. But his clothes are ratty, torn inside there, not well made at all. But everyone else's is. And while you immediately get the feeling Adrian runs the place, this individual is technically the leader. And Adrian and him share some remarkable similarities. In terms of nose, a little bit of the voice inside there. As you see this individual.
Ooh.
And as you approach after this, the ones that were behind Adrian are older men with some very young boys, almost like 16, 17-year-olds inside there. And then there are 3, 4 kind of like in their prime, older, slightly older men, 30-year-olds inside there, kind of grizzled beards inside there. They carry their weapons very proficiently at the side. Adrian's a little bit older, mid-20s, and it seems that they have kind of hidden away half of their family inside there. And as you approach, Adrian motions around. Sorry about this sad little sort here. We've been roughing it, as you can tell, for a few days now. I've only been recently kicked out of the damn place, though. What did you need? You need something? Specifics? Information? I can tell you a lot.
We were wondering if we could borrow a few good men.
we would just look for them to be providing us with some ranged support. We have a plan.
So, a layout of the area, like an explanation of what entrances there are, would be really helpful.
Yes, that as well.
I can absolutely. First of all, at the smallest portion of it, you probably have 200 feet of vineyard and farmland across. Just to let you know. And I can give you the more specifics of this place, be glad to. I can lend you a few people to go in, but I will not send them into the vineyards. I've already lost a few, and I'm not going to be losing more. These individuals all have family, sons, daughters. So I'm not going to be risking them. Does that sound fair? I'd be glad to give them a little bit of support, though. Maybe draw a few out, but to keep it safe at a distance.
That's all we really wanted anyway.
Fair enough.
Yep. We just
Vigo.
wanted some ranged support.
Vigo, Martin, Claudia, come over here. Some of the a little bit more veteran-looking, well, I guess Barovians, best way to call them, kind of approaches to sit there. Setting up, they start gathering up some weapons, bolts, and the like to the side. I'll come along too. Now, the house itself, I can give you any questions you need to ask, certainly.
Is
Are
there
you
any
looking for a
where you
back-
might be able to slip in less noticed?
Yes. Yes. Oh. Give me just 1 second. There's a loading dock area. There's a back entrance. There's a side entrance, and then there's a front entrance inside there. There's windows up on the second and first floor as well. There's a stables that I believe actually has the horses still inside there. Any of the doors that you can get inside there can be holed inside there. You have windows are fairly high up and fairly secure due to our last entrance and barricading it. Unless you have some other way of getting through tiny gaps, you really only got 2 entrances. Maybe 3 if you can get to the second floor. You have the loading docks. They managed to burst down that door before we could get out, and then the way that some of us escaped through the back entrance. I don't think they're smart enough to close those doors.
Hopefully not.
Anywhere small could be a good place for you, Asan.
Oh, yes.
Everyone here has ranged, right? In our group?
Yep.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
My range is not the greatest of range, but I do have range.
Yeah, same for me.
Tetradia,
Like-
I'm not familiar with your repertoire. Do you have any illusionary spells that could be used to make a diversion?
No, not currently.
I believe Sir Solaris has a idea for that.
I have a small one, but it's just to draw them out if it
Mhm.
works.
There's
The only thing I
also
have
What about
a basement,
Hmm?
but if you get into the basement, you have no way out. I don't suggest going there.
I could unleash a thunderclap. I could get their attention, or I also have mage hand, maybe to throw something, but that's about it.
Do you have any-
Unfortunately, I feel a thunderclap would draw them to you if I understand it correctly.
Do you have any area of effect?
Yes.
I do, but it's not ranged.
Oh, you have to be right up in their grill, eh?
Mm-hmm.
They said there was quite a number of things there too, so that's probably gonna happen where we're gonna need it. I would love a fireball right now. But
What is your,
Even though we were requested not to
Apologies.
use fireballs.
What's the please?
no, not at the house. Not at the house. It's like the
Well,
outside
even-
of the house.
Or the vineyard?
Even the vineyard would be.
They're There might be a space where we could do that, but it's out. It's out. Yeah, you're right. It's completely out.
Yeah, no worries. Shall we then?
Don't you know you're a life cleric, not a light cleric? That's fine.
I got a question out of character. So, Dragon's Breath, you can only give that attack to somebody?
You can
You
give
can
that
give it to yourself.
as
Okay.
well. You can give it to any creature that wants it, as long as they accept it. As I saw
So
this,
yes, you can give us on Dragon's Breath. That would be hilarious.
or familiar, or your horse.
That is true.
As mentioned there, I will say, as I saw this happen before, I think they have sleepers of some type. They sleep in large groups at times. I saw 3 or 4 of my buddies walk into a group of 50 unknowingly. They looked like part of the vineyard. Just so you're aware. I would suggest maybe trying to find a good vantage point and really taking a look, seeing what you can and can't see. See if you, so you don't, well, have that situation occur.
Yes. No.
Do
Do you know of a good spot that we would be able to get a good survey of the current lay of the land without attracting our attention?
Well, that would be up to you. Don't. They're not smart, but they're reactionary. You probe and prod them, and they seem to all react at the same time.
Does your property
Yes.
have any walls around it that we can kind of hide behind? And
But we've never
look-
needed them.
so it looks like you do now.
Yeah, might need to invest in that.
Yep. Is there an easily climbable structure nearby or landmass?
Of a nearby of what?
Hill, mountain or cliff that we might be able to get a good vantage from
Yeah,
that's
vantage from- yeah,
relatively nearby?
Absolutely.
Probably trees.
Absolutely.
Because
I can point that out to you. We go there now. if you
perfect. Yeah, if you're suggesting we get a good look of what's in front of us before we head in, I would definitely try to make a quick and quiet climb of it.
Okay.
The ones that look like plants, do they understand language, do you know? Can they speak?
I never heard him speak, but I didn't really ask because they were trying to kill me, to be entirely honest.
Do they seem like they follow spoken commands given by the others?
Huh. Now that you think about it, possibly. Possibly. I don't know what they said, but I did hear a few of them screaming, and then they came in. I will say that as soon as we alarmed one, they all came. Immediately. They all woke up and then headed straight for us. I will play this music inside there. But maybe I should go take to you and allow you to see a little bit of an overview inside there. And he leads you to a little bit more of a better hill that allows you to see over this place. As you see the mists kind of obscuring a lot of it, so you may have to roll some checks for it. But there are groves of trees, thick orchards inside there, massive amounts of vineyards. There are fields of wheat, barley, grass, hay spread out inside there. The vineyards are massive, taller than a man inside there. The trees, perfectly orderly with massive branching canopy over it. There are weird, strange gardenous plants planted everywhere, and everything looks overgrown, is what I would say. But now, while you can tell this once was a beautiful, luscious place, The vineyards are dying. They are massive, taller than man, but they are dying. The trees are losing their leaves. And the faint bit of light coming through their canopy. Everything looks gray and slowly disappearing.
Well, looks like it's already dying. Might as well cast a firebolt down there, good old Tetra, and let her alight.
That's a good joke.
I thought you would appreciate that, Adrian.
How long has it been like this? Since they came?
They kicked us out 4 days ago.
And in that time, did all of this start dying, or has this been dying for a while?
It's been dying for some time. Past few weeks. They kicked us out 4 days ago, but they haven't allowed us much past the fields the past few weeks.
So they've been occupying the land for longer than they've been occupied for a longer period.
We've had run-ins past 10 years with them. We've always dealt with them. This is the first major incursion onto us. We've dealt with wolves, more dangerous things, much more dangerous things before, but there was just too many of them.
Do you have any idea what might have prompted them to now suddenly do this?
He pauses for a moment. We have some ideas. I'm not sure it's entirely relative, and I'm pretty sure I may be wrong, but something that we really did. They're looking for something, if I believe so. I found them digging, looking at the house marks. They've used their more twig-like ones to search the grounds of this place. They're looking for something.
Did you even bother to ask your sorry, your rather handsome father back there what he thinks they might be looking for? He seems to know everything about this place.
I am very much in talks with my father. So yes.
And he doesn't know.
He doesn't respond.
Sorry, Adrian doesn't respond, or he's saying his father doesn't respond?
No, Adrian doesn't respond to that.
Well, does he or does he not? I mean, really.
What do you have to lose here?
Exactly. Any information is going to help us out. If there's something to look for, we got to know to look for it. Or someone.
You keep this to yourself.
Of course.
It's obvious that Wizards of Wine is a glorious place. It is able to grow nearly anything there. And anyone of intelligence can assume that either we must know something about this place other than other people, or we have something to do with it. These forest folk for the past 10 years have slowly dwindled our supplies of being able to keep this place running. They've stolen 3 out of 4 of these objects that allow us to keep this place running, and I think they may have found the forest.
If they found it, then why are they still here? You mean they
That-
just haven't grabbed a hold of it? Whatever.
The plants would be alive.
Indeed.
If they stole 3 out of 4 already, have you not tried to get any of the others back?
Barovia is a big place. The forest folk live in the mists. You have no idea where they are. And it is dangerous. As long as we had one. We've secured it there, and it was hidden, but I believe they have found it.
So what are they exactly?
They're gems. Green gems. Old family relics. They've been with us for a very long time.
Interesting.
Do you know it's... How do I want to say? Do you know where this last gem is supposed to be?
It was buried beneath under. It has to be close to the land. It was buried underneath our family tree. Securely buried. Under watch.
As he says, family tree, Dro's gonna kind of look out and see if he can, as whittled as these trees and plants are, see if he can spot anyone that's particularly unique among all of them.
There is one closer to this place. This is the only one that still has some leaves on it. You don't know what type of tree it is. It looks a little strange. It's black, like a deep, slightly drawing eye blackness to it, like a rich earth almost to the bark to it. The leaves are large and almost sharp looking. It is the largest tree there, and it sits closest to the house.
Yeah, of course, it's all the way in there. Shit.
Yep.
You said these were old family heirlooms. This place is called the Wizard of Wines, and it sounds like these gems are magical. Were your ancestors wizards?
No. Well, maybe. We don't. Our history doesn't go that far. Someone must have created these gems. I just know that they have been with us for, well, hundreds upon hundreds of years.
Indeed.
And with that, we're going to take a small break. So, the party can quite possibly, investigate a little bit closer. They could do something much different inside there. And I should have told you this during the break, but I'm not the type of DM that if you tell me your plans, I'm not gonna make them not happen. I do prefer
Awesome.
if you have plans to set there. I would never do that, by the way. So, to make everything in the game go smoother, if you have a plan, don't pull it off the last second, and then hit me with that. Like if you have a scroll of teleport that I forgot about, you can be open with me as a reminder. So, with this aside of there, you have a somewhat of a better position to see over here. The mists are slightly coarse, and so your best eye should be on the lookout inside there. So for the sake of brevity, you can have a good way to do this inside of here would be to have someone who is the eyes, and to have someone who can put together the movement of these creatures, right? So they're both. One person can do both, but you probably want someone your most intellectual doing that portion. Does that kind of make sense? If you wanted to do that. Adrian is here to answer any questions inside there. Feel free, the party. You have a lot you can do. What are you guys doing?
What was that about intelligence checks? Sorry, we had the stupid phone go off here.
Okay. If you would like to roll a perception check to see what you can see, gather that information, and then roll intelligence checks to see if you notice any like patterns that you could possibly sneak through, or me
Okay.
giving you some more information with that there to kind of make playing go a little bit easier, you can absolutely do that anytime.
I think obviously our most perceptive is Solaris. I'm not bad. I'm proficient.
Was it? Because you said intelligence, so was it perception or is it like insight? Because I won't be good at insight at all.
Neither will I.
Okay.
Perception.
I'm good at insight. Decent enough anyway.
I guess insight would be more like the patterns, right, of the enemy movement, or
It would be intelligence or investigation.
Yeah, investigation is what I'm crap at. I won't be good at that.
Investigation would be the patterns, seeing what you can pull from what your receiver is telling you, if that makes sense. If you wanted to gain information.
Is there gonna be an overhead map for us? That'll probably help a lot.
There will be an overhead map, but it is a massive place. So if you go into this place, there will be overhead maps. Would you like to see the outskirts of the? Would you actually like to see the winery?
Yep.
Okay, give me a second. I'm going to allow you to see this. Adrian draws in the dirt a pretty good rendition of this place. So you can see a lot of this. Give me just one moment. You guys can see everything, correct? It loads up.
Oh yeah, it's loaded up.
There we go.
Nice.
Okay.
Oh.
I got a map of the house.
Yeah, there's
Right. They're drawing this inside there.
yeah.
So, few things. The windows on the first floor, almost all of them are marked out, and boarded up. And they may not be boarded up anymore, but they managed to board up this one. This one is heavily boarded up there. This side over here, drag you over here, was destroyed when they tried to board it up. So there's a definite entrance, and then they escaped through this back entrance over here. So,
That's the first floor there. Nice.
and assume all the windows are boarded up.
All right.
So he drew this for us, right?
Correct? What was that?
He drew this out for us? Like it's like a drawing, like a crude drawing?
It's a crude drawing. It doesn't look this good, but I'm not going to draw out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm guessing you guys can see my hand, but I'm suggesting I make my distraction here,
Okay.
and he's gonna try to get them to come out, and then we're here, just like an L ambush that military would love to do, and we just fucking pin the herd as much as we can from here. And then after that, it's fisticuffs and fighting your way through.
See, we don't. Are we actually trying to go through the entirety of the house? Because are we looking for what's buried beneath the tree that is just close to the house?
Yeah, we could, but we have to clear it for them too, right?
Oh yeah, that's right. Okay.
Yeah, I think we're stuck clearing it.
Yeah. All right. So.
It was suggested that
Hassan, we can't hear you.
you definitely don't have to do this, but if you could barricade the house, they can't break it inside there. If you can barricade it and hold it, you would have you would start thinking to head out as well. That's what their original plan was, and then they weren't able to complete it in time. But you can do whatever you want. I'm just
It's
saying.
not a bad idea, but my fear is if we went in there, we don't know what's in there, so we would be trapped with potentially a fuckload of enemies in there.
I'll be honest, when he first said that, I thought he meant barricade the house with them in it, and I'm like, okay, I can burn it down.
Hey, that's Plan B. I mean, if we need to. Plan C?
No.
Yeah.
Plan X. Plan X.
So the
I'm
wine,
thinking
man.
they probably know about this since they ran out through it before. Over here.
That's why I'm thinking here we can actually see everything coming.
What
Like,
is
towards
this?
us.
Oh, this is like an
Outhouse.
outhouse?
Yes.
Okay.
Very flammable.
Hi.
Very
I
flammable,
would
eh?
expect
There's
a lot of
if we win,
methane
I
in
might
there.
have to. If we win, I might have to have a bonfire.
Hell, that could even prove as a backup distraction if we needed to. I mean, it's about
Yeah.
the same distance from the house as we were thinking. Or
The,
maybe
the worry I have is
that it would set it
there's
off.
supposed to be a pile more of these people in the fields themselves.
Yeah, that's
They
true.
could be coming from any direction. Well, from the field.
Well,
Adrian was fairly confident there were a lot more in the fields. The fields were the much more dangerous part.
So we want to get to the now that we have a plan of attack at the house itself. How are we getting up to the house without
Because we have to go through the fields,
the
right?
barbarians intercepting us?
flower people.
Destroy them in the fields first.
Well,
I mean, once we
Well, there's a
see,
lot
once we,
there.
once we see the fields, we'll know how many enemies there are. And if there's a lot of enemies blocking our path, then I'll just use a distraction there instead.
How angry would they be if we set the fields on fire?
probably
Extremely.
very. I think
That would
all
be-
of Barovia would hate you.
Requested we don't
Yeah.
do that.
That would be.
I'm sure Tetra
That's-
will enjoy her wine.
that's
You know,
the
like,
thousands.
there's no more.
True.
if that would have happened.
Too bad.
Yeah, there'd be no more wine, Tetra. You do not want to set the fields on fire.
Well, at least we got 3 kind of veteran guys that'll be behind us. So
Yep.
we'll at least have some range support.
I'm just wanting to know how we're how we're getting up to the house. That's that. Do we?
I mean,
Are we able to see kind of what the lead up to the house is going to look like
I
at this
get it. So
point?
this is like the
The
first
closest-
and second and third floor, right?
The-
Is that
the
how it
cl-
goes?
You have
First
to go
floor,
this
basement,
side,
upper.
first floor. This side is the closest to the woods, and therefore not the vineyard, right? From what Adrian has told you, the vineyard and the surrounding areas that there are infested with them. Okay, so
Yeah, and the
He's more
vineyards on this side.
it's all around us here. But the shortest
Oh.
side, the closest side, the shortest one would be the back, right?
Okay, so we might want to come up this way and then go around or something, hey?
Correct. It's up there.
Yeah.
You can go from this direction by circling around, but you got an extra 100 feet
Mm-hmm.
of going through that one's out there. The front portion over here, that would be thousands of feet. You do not want to come in this direction. Massive amounts of fields coming to you. It may even be a half a mile. Does that kind of make sense? It's out there. There is a trail going through them. Adrian lost 95% of his casualties in the vineyard. Does that kind of put it into perspective?
Okay,
indeed.
so we pretty much have to come up this way. I had a thought. I hate to say it, but the horse is expendable and can be resummoned. What if we got it to run through and drew everything away from us as we run into the back here?
Fuck yeah.
Or
Send
would
it.
they attack just a random horse without a rider?
Here's the thing.
Well,
But
Do
I
not
could
make
put a,
rider.
Instruction.
I could
That
put a
you-
rider on it though. That's the thing.
Yes. You seemed to have an idea regarding that, so I like this
Oh.
idea. We put your distraction on the horse and have it run by the front, by the other area, while we try to get in the back here.
Can any of you guys do like a? Could you guys make a voice come out of an object from like far away, like as if this distraction is talking? Because if we find the scythe on the ground, this is going to be a crazy distraction, which will be fucking amazing.
We find what on the ground?
A
A
scythe.
scythe.
A scythe. Sorry, that's good. Scythe.
Oh, a scythe.
Anyone see the scythe?
A scythe. What the fuck's a scythe?
You saw a few. I saw a few. You saw a few scythes back at the. These are farmers. They have scythes.
Yeah,
This is
these guys
awesome.
have
I mean,
scythes.
are you thinking about like needing a something speaking distraction for the plant-like
So-
things?
So essentially, I'm gonna have like an undead skeleton with
Yeah.
a long trench coat jacket,
Yeah.
riding a horse, wielding a scythe.
Riding a
And
white
it-
horse specifically.
Mm.
White horse, oh, even better. And if he can talk and say some shit to them, that would be amazing. But I don't know what he would say.
Do you have thaumaturgy? Unfortunately, I don't.
No, not yet. This is a
No.
different setup
Roll
for
me a
Polaris.
religion check. Solaris. Okay. You don't get to know what this means, but just continue on.
Lots of bitchies.
That could mean anything.
I know.
Yeah.
Damn, that sucks. Well, he doesn't have to.
I don't know that
He
my
could-
awakened mind could help at all, or my message.
How far does your wicked mind go?
Only 30 feet.
Oh man, because they wouldn't know where the voice is coming from. Just like the
Yeah.
skeletons looking at them, pointing at them, and then they're hearing a voice in their head. Ah, damn, that would have worked. And I
You
only have
can,
60
unless-
feet of control on him. But he can break that range, but he'll have an order. So I'm essentially going to tell him to go in as soon as he like makes contact with someone to head out, and hopefully they'll follow him. We'll see what happens. But
Yeah, I mean, you could still put that skeleton in the coat on the horse.
Yeah.
Still pick
Yeah.
up a scythe along the way, maybe, if you really want to, but still use that as a
Yes,
distraction. Like it runs from,
that makes sense.
Oh,
like it comes up from the
Oh.
south here, and then it heads to the west, and then it pulls creatures that way, and we sneak around to the right. Like that's what's drawn here.
What were you gonna say? I think Aslan has an
what's
idea.
drawn here, I was measuring out how far it is to get around to this side
Right.
from this side, but because I forgot how to make it do that, so I drew it with line attacks.
Okay.
I mean, it's fine. We've been able to see it this whole time.
The other thing is the idea is the distraction goes.
Yeah, I don't remember how
know-
to get it to stay.
You just release it, like you click again.
Yeah, you just click again while holding on control. Do this.
Oh, control.
Have the horse go charging off like that. But Aslan has pots and pans we can tie to the bottom of the skeletons
Oh,
to make noise
That's an
if we
idea.
don't have a way to make it speak. He has a mess kit.
that's awesome.
You can get
I'm gonna
pots
go-
and pans. That's good. That's absolutely. Yeah,
What if I got in my inventory that we could put up too?
I'm liking this.
I'm loving this.
Yeah. I technically still have I have old clothes that I was wearing before that could get put onto it if we needed to or something.
You know
That
what?
would
We
be
could-
perfect.
we could make a scarecrow.
little black.
I don't think we need much more.
Yeah. I was gonna say
Have the
maybe give him a
skeletal
torch
worker
too, but
off.
he'll end up burning the fields down.
I will
Yep.
say to Trump, you were very fast. Don't forget that.
Yep.
She does have that, yep.
Tetradia could be a speed demon if she's with us.
I think what he was alluding to is that she could be on the horse maybe, but even if something happened, she might be able to retreat. I don't know if that's...
She's
Well,
she's
there's
only
that, but-
slightly slower.
You know
than a
what?
full-running horse.
Eston's small enough to sit like underneath like a cloak, and he could speak for it. But like, I don't know how good your deception is.
Ah,
I think that's
Son
overthinking
would
it.
rather just if we can't speak, we at least do some pots and pans
yeah, I
to
think
make
the
some
pots
extra
and pans
noise,
will make enough.
Yeah.
and then we sneak in through this back way.
Yeah.
Oh, you want to
Well,
sneak in?
of course.
Okay.
Like,
But there'll still be some people in there. Not everyone's gonna follow
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but enough of them are going to be able to go that we might be able to get in there, fortify the lower level, and then be able to go to the higher level and attack from there to try to pick things off with ranged attacks and everything.
Because I know you can do that here because there's a hole in the floor here for the freight thing.
Yeah.
And if they come, well, yeah, we'll have to separate, but they're still gonna get in. We can't pick them all up from windows.
Let me
Well,
Well-
it's the
so Lars, could
barricade.
you roll me a perception check?
Oh
See if
boy.
I give you some more information.
Oh, okay.
Who?
You.
Me.
Your
Okay.
self guidance.
I don't have it. I don't have it in this build. Not yet. Until I level out.
Okay.
You still got a
You
16.
still eagle eye, I know.
I mean, your passive is insane, but
As you have been having this conversation, you've been kind of watching this. I'm going to post a few. You've seen writhing, moving plants within the vegetation. They were very well hidden inside there. But ever shifting patrols start shifting around this place. Some of them walk more human-like. Figures of wood and almost needle-like thorns sticking out of them. Creaking and cracking, they walk around. So far, Solaris, this is how many you've seen. You've seen this group over here. You've seen
Balls.
this group over here. This group. And this group over here.
Now, have I ever encountered these type of things or know anything about them?
You are not.
Like, are they Alright. Are they tall or small?
Those are. These ones are small.
Is it possible I might have read something about these things once before?
Roll me a history check. High DC, sadly.
Of course.
This is the nat 20. This is gonna be the. Oh shit!
No.
Nice.
It's close.
It's probably a DC 20.
Yeah,
These. These are definitely, plants, first of all, right? They're moving inside there. And they definitely seem to be based off of humanoids inside there. You would need to get a better look to it. You may have a few ideas, but nothing concrete. At the last portions of it, Solaris with a 16, the only things you were really able to make out inside of the vineyards, because they're so well hidden, these are much bigger than the rest. These are slowly moving.
Okay.
And they actually envelop whole sections of the vineyard. It's almost like moving, almost. Imagine almost a cell from your distance inside there, and it's like writhing and enveloping portions of it, but it's made out of vines dragging all around them. And they are shifting and constantly moving inside there.
I assume you're pointing these out to us, Solaris.
Yeah, everything I notice, I'm gonna tell everybody.
Oh boy.
I'm
so
thinking.
we need. I want to time
Watch
things so
them.
that
Yeah, I want to watch them, see if they have a pattern.
Roll me intelligence check near one if you'd like to.
Intelligence check. Okay. I'm dumb as a post.
They seem a little too chaotic. You're not sure if they have a pattern. There's a lot of shifting and moving. There's fogs moving inside there. Sometimes they show up where they shouldn't be inside there. But you do with a 7, you do know that they have some semblance of order. There may be a patrol section, but it is slightly changing constantly. Or it's just the changing of the mist in front of you, catching it up. They always seem off in your counts. So you're not dumb or any means. It's a little too chaotic for right now.
Hassan says that we should move in, stick to the woods, get into position, and it might be better to send the horse and our distraction out before we leave the woods and have them kind of make a beeline out of the woods, up past like on,
That's exactly what I was
Like
gonna
that.
say. Is go up around this way, and circle that way. So even
I don't even know if we have to care about them circling that way with the patrols that we've seen.
But
that
I
we've
mean,
been pointed out to.
I mean,
Dro,
We
even
just
if
needed
the
to then into the vineyards.
sorry, what, Nira?
oh, what kind of range does your dancing lights have? Your dancing lights could maybe be used to distract a set.
They might be able to. Let me see. Dancing lights is 220 feet, so that wouldn't be bad. I could set
That's
a
pretty
couple of
good.
those off. About 3 of them, probably maybe over here or anywhere really.
Hey, Tocharum,
Yes,
could I have you roll with some saving throw for me?
sure.
Thank you. Continue.
I think we're getting to the point of possibly overthinking this a bit.
Yeah, we do have to get going on this.
We
Let's do
need
it.
to. We need to. I think we come into through the forests down below, and then when we're kind of approaching that area. Oh God, Tetra, that's great.
Mhm.
Oh no.
We have the horse go charging by, because as long as it goes charging by to the front, as long as it catches attention, it should be able to.
Yep.
And we pause for a moment, and then we make our move on the house.
Yeah.
Sounds good. We
Once
might as
we've
well
seen
take care of it.
once we've seen what happens.
Plus, we got
Okay.
3 boys behind us, so it's a little bit better odds.
Yeah, we got 3 guys to provide some range support if needed.
At least up to a certain point.
I think we got this, guys. I got a good
So,
feeling about this.
the horse is
God.
following the red path, right?
Either
If
the
that's
horse
the
is following.
one at the far, the red or the green, those are my.
sorry, yeah, you can get rid of mine. Don't listen to mine. Mine are red. Hassan's are green. We'll follow his.
Okay,
Yeah,
so it's
I'm
going.
really sorry, guys.
I don't know
There's
how
red and
to
green
erase
lines.
this.
Okay, I'm colorblind. Fuck.
Okay.
What lines is this person following?
Oh. Mhm.
This is the green lines.
Thank you. Okay.
Yes. You're just like Spencer. How about that?
Albeit,
Now I can fuck with you about this too. That's gonna be awesome. Sorry.
I just learned
over
something new about
here
Spencer
was
today.
where I was saying we unleash the horse from, kind of a thing. If this is still in the woods, kind of an area.
Okay.
No.
No. There's farmland. You're crossing 150 feet of vineyards, no matter what.
Right.
There's just thicker in certain portions. That's the thinnest part. Good.
Yeah, it's I want the horse to be going off on a tangential direction from us as we try to make our way to this back door, and I kind of want to release it a little bit ahead of our schedule so that there's time for them to react and start moving towards the distraction
Okay.
before we make our move on the back door.
Sounds like you guys have somewhat of a plan.
Absolutely. Skeleton and
Yep.
jacket on top of a horse with pots and pans.
Okay.
And a scythe.
right.
Possibly.
We're gonna remove the art.
Okay, thank you. I don't know how to do it.
I was gonna start doing X's and O's like football, but then I was like,
Thank
nah.
God I got my coffee, man. I don't know what's been going on today, but I've just been out of it. But I think I'm gonna be back.
I thought you were exactly the same as always.
Oh, thanks.
Not a problem. That's what I'm here for.
Always busting me.
I know.
Always busting.
Hey, I can't help it.
Yeah, I know.
All righty then. So we're gonna have a few things real quick. First of all, you got a horse. What are you putting on this horse?
So I will get the bones all laid down next to the horse. I will start saying this prayer, and I will also say, "Sorry for disturbing your sleep, my friend. It'll only take a while, and then you'll go back to your slumber." And I'm gonna cast Animate Dead.
Yeah.
Oh,
Animate
And I have
dead.
no idea how to cast. If I forgot how to cast. Does it roll?
Cast a minute, and you can summon more than one with Animate Dead, I believe, at this level.
I need to up it to another level, I believe,
Okay.
and
My
I don't have it.
Of course.
If you're, there you go.
I'm sorry. Yeah, you're not a necromancer wizard. That makes sense. Okay. All right.
put that jacket on.
Give me just 1 second.
I'm gonna tell him. Essentially, I just want him pointing. Hell, fuck it, swinging randomly at those tree things, explaining those tree things as the horse keeps riding by. That'll really fucking shake him up. Then tell him to follow the path that Esson had mentioned.
Son will tie some pots and pans to the bottom of the cloak.
As you
Give him one of the pots and pans. He can hit some trees as he goes by as well. And...
No, he's going to do a scythe.
Oh,
Scythe
yeah,
is two-handed, man.
Oh, okay.
Solaris, as you cast this spell, it's just bones, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's a skeleton.
Okay. Clanking, clicking sounds that forms up into a humanoid skeleton. Bits of bones are missing to it, and it comes to attention in front of you. It takes a breath. And you actually see mist and fog enter its mouth. And a faint, not a pinpoint, but a faint, almost bioluminescence covers its eye sockets as it stands up.
Solaris will murmur. You're not supposed to talk.
What do you want?
So I'm gonna say, I need you to get on the horse.
It gets on the horse.
Oh, Lathander, forgive me.
We need you to put on this cloak. And it's on.
And, yeah.
It grabs
Get the cloak.
Grabs
Then
the cloak.
it's hand him the weapon.
Clumsily gone.
I'm gonna say a little prayer over him in Celestial. Bless your journey. Hope it goes well.
You give it a scythe, the cloak inside there.
I need you to follow this path, and I repeat the same path that Asson mentioned. And if you come across any of these woodland creatures, just to be careful, because I don't know if he's got friends in there, or maybe like he does for whatever reason. So yeah, any woodland creatures or anyone attacking you, I guess, swing the scythe, but don't engage. You're just swinging, and you keep going with the horse.
Try to draw as many of them with you as you can.
And if you can screech like a death screech, go for it.
Or doesn't go any louder than that.
We could have the horse. The horse could, whinny a bunch and.
Oh, I'm sure the horse will naturally.
The horse looks at you with intelligence eyes. It's slowly turned its head to you.
It's smarter than the average horse.
Right. Summoned horse.
Yes.
Probably smarter than the skeleton.
Yeah.
Yes. Don't stop for tell the horse. We get that guy to tell the horse to not to stop, to keep going, and to not let and stuff, and keep the skeleton on top of him.
Under second edition rules, mounted attack gives you advantage. Hopefully, I don't know.
Who said that? On mounted rules, I just use common sense.
There you go.
Okay. All right. So, everyone follow my points inside of here. Everyone can see it, right?
Yep.
Horse.
Yep.
This way, correct? So, up through here, around, follow the big corner, around, and then off the way and drag them away from the house?
Yeah.
And then you are following them back down here after the horses come, right?
I thought we were going to the back door here.
Back door? Okay. For anything?
See, that's the thing we've been talking about. That's the thing we'd been talking about going here.
I mean,
I can't remember why we said that, but I don't know if it matters.
I mean, if we did go all the way around here, we're not going to have those three guys following us for long. I think we'd get way more range support back here.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I agree.
that's true.
We would
Yeah,
go to
okay.
the back door. I like the back door better. Get inside the house, and then we can start dealing with the rest of the matter.
Right, they can retreat, and then we can take on whatever's in here. And we probably should barricade these doors as we, you know, at
As
least,
we go in, yep.
yeah,
Yeah.
Barricade the door and get in there and
possibly
see what we find and go from there.
Yeah. Yep. Okay. Let's do it. Fuck it. We've been planning for like half an hour now.
Yeah, no
Okay.
kidding.
Yeah.
All right. So, for the sake of brevity, you come down. You get to your assuming your positions. You have your four. Sorry, Adrian's with them. So their crossbows out, weapons ready inside there. They're nodding to you. They're prepared at this point. Inside there, the horse is there, looking slightly perturbed, and then sounds coming from the top of the horse inside there, just mildly disturbing. Give me just 1 second. The last chance. Is everyone ready for this to start?
Yes.
Now that you
Yep.
think about it, or now that I think about it, I gotta go take a dump, guys. I'll be back in 20 minutes. No, I'm kidding. No.
When are you going to use your dancing lights?
As soon as we see
Get
that it's
close enough?
appropriate. I don't want to
Okay.
shoot them off early until I can see if there's anything around us, really.
The horse takes off.
Can I cast a spell before we start?
Yes, absolutely. What spell are you casting?
Can I cast, I think I have it. Too.
Pick up a little bit. You're a little quiet.
Oh wow, I don't have it on here. I thought I had Blade Ward. I don't know if
That's
only-
on my game.
That's on
That's in
other
the other
Tetra, yeah.
campaign.
Okay, well I'm good then.
Okay.
You're not here, but once you get there, you can start moving them around. Okay?
Sweet.
If you get there, that is.
No.
Sound got you as well.
Mm.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then,
Ah, shoot.
yeah.
I'm still on draw.
Oh yeah, I still am too. Shoot.
That's this top one from here. Gotcha. Okay. All right. The horse starts running down inside there. It's just this unearthly screaming inside there as it starts banging. It's someone give it a pan, right? It's like there. It starts banging the scythe against the pan, clang, 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 clang inside there. And the horse is running full tilt. Comes across the first vineyard, jumps it. Starts moving to the side, jumps it inside there. It looks like the entire vineyard suddenly is covered in ants. And they all... The sounds of ripping dirt, moving rocks, vegetation moving and rustling. The sounds of silk on silk. It starts to converge on the horse. All right.
Is freaking out.
Goodbye.
Like she's scared. It's like there's.
Put this
I
inside
think
of there.
There's too many of them.
Oh, poor horsey.
Oh.
So it's running, starts banging, clang, 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 clang. It's like they're it's like they're. I have the horse roll a dexterity saving throw. Wow! You see, as this creature will appear next to it, moving. It is an incredibly fast creature inside of here. It lashes out and it jumps over the branches inside there, and the entire section of this place starts to move as it is incredibly fast. They are all moving, and it has its full attention. Are you guys going?
If they are all moving after the horse, yeah, Hassan's gonna.
Looks like the entire vineyard's going. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's fucking
Gotcha.
go.
Let's
I need
go.
everyone roll me an athletics check.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, son! Hell yeah, Zeromore! Hell yeah, Dro! Pretty good, Solaris! Pretty fucking good, Texania!
Oh,
Okay.
Tetris.
Didn't fuck
Nice.
up for one. Nice, Tetra.
Okay. Start running across the side there. You hear this as you guys burst from inside there, and you touch the first vineyard inside there. You hear eerie burps of chatting. all looking around you inside there. And then this is an important one. Solaris, roll me D100. This is a pure luck check.
Oh.
D100.
No.
50.
Oh, doing that a lot tonight.
I know, all of us.
That can't be good or bad. It's right in the
Keep it in
middle.
mind.
It's always right in the middle right now.
It's just right.
Wait a minute.
There's
Wait
a deep moaning.
Oh, dude, if you say Banshee, I'm gonna shit my pants.
And it's more deeper, it's more in your guts inside there, and it actually pulses, and all the leaves move. The fog moves against it. It is a distance away, but you are not alone out here. You are not alone with the blights as well. All right, immediately, as you burst out inside there were not all left. The full hive mind of these creatures are waking out. Immediately, as you cross over inside there, your party sees these twiggy creatures burst out, and they immediately are going to start to try to stop you at this point inside there. Anyone can use resources. Using resources can help you out a lot inside of here, but any checks that you feel is appropriate to find them out, anything cool to get around these guys, I'll go through it. Lower DCs, because there's not as many of them inside there. First off, Dro. These creatures are coming after you inside there. Inside there. They run up inside there. They're small, but they look fairly heavy. Dro, what are you doing?
As a free action, of course, I'm going to yell out behind me, crossbowmen, fire at will. Hopefully they're still behind us, at least close enough to fire off some bolts.
Okay, crossbowmen. I will have them roll their attacks. I will roll 2 attacks. This will be for all of them, because they have a multi-attack. Okay. Goes out. 3 out of the 4 inside of here immediately are destroyed. Crossbow bolts comes out, and they are starting the process of reload inside there. This creature is approaching as well, just moving rapidly towards it inside there. Next up, Assad, what are you doing?
There's the crossbows of attack have started to defend us. There's this big creature and one left of the
Yes.
small things.
Yes.
Sounded like
Is the
Rocky
big
Road
creature
Sixers.
bipedal or is it just a massive ivy?
It's a massive ivy.
Okay, so it's just kind of a rolling mass of stuff. Okay. Do I actually have really anything I can do here that isn't just...
Where the hell's my... Oh.
If you need time to think, I can move on.
Well, I had an idea, but it kind of required it to be bipedal.
You want to headbutt him? Like, are you going to try to cut at him, slow him down, yell insult at him? What are you doing?
Oh, I was thinking of trying to I was literally going to throw my grappling hook at it.
Okay, roll
Try
me,
to tangle it up.
Yes.
roll me a pure athletics check. Inside there. Roll me a pure athletics.
Okay.
I'll get to you in a second. I'm going to move on then. Miramore, inside there. To your left, some more creatures show up. These needle-like creatures. They hold up their arms, and you see long spears start to slowly form in their arms. And a few start shooting towards you. They haven't hit. They haven't had the range yet. What are you doing, Miramore?
Trying to... Okay, I'm not casting this, but I need to put it up just so I can see what it's... Oh, that didn't work either. Shit.
What are you trying to do?
I was trying to see what frostbite was like again. I thought I still had it. I shouldn't...
You have chill touch.
Yeah, I know I have chill touch, but I'd had frostbite before as well. I didn't think I'd swapped it out for anything.
Oh, Rock's one
I
of
thought
these
you did.
Rain Man, just like tent guy who just knows what everybody has.
Yeah.
That kid's smart.
So are they also got like roots into the ground or anything like that?
Yep. No. These are entirely bipedal. They look humanoid, except that they're made out of bark.
They're made out of bark.
Mhm.
I don't think anybody wants me to set anything on fire.
Okay. Do you need a second to think?
Where it's
Or
so
you
that
good?
easy.
You know what, Near
You're doing this in seconds. So
Oh.
first thing that would come
Yeah,
up
I
to your
know.
more mind.
if you
Tetra, wait.
well,
Can I try blinding them?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I want to try and cast light and blind them.
Okay, roll me a charisma check. At the same time, it's up there.
There's that
Okay,
thing.
it's a deck. Okay, it's up there.
Charisma check.
And just roll me that charisma check. Yep.
Oh,
Yes!
damn.
Okay. Oh my god. Okay, so 17. It's up
Ian,
there.
I got
So,
okay.
oh yes, go ahead.
I have an out of character question.
Okay,
I
real
do
quick.
have. It's actually the Tetradia Ages that's the updated one. I have Ray of Frost, so if something catches fire, what's the odds of that putting it out?
It would definitely help. And Ray of Frost also slows creatures, so you can sling it at them and slow them as well. Keep that in mind.
Okay.
So there, and yes, they
let
can't.
everybody know
Ray
I
of
do
Frost
have
could
that.
be trying to put stuff out inside there. Okay, a sun launches it, spins through the air, latches onto it inside there, and you grab onto it. And as it's climbing over Asan, using your full weight, your armored weight, you tug onto it, and you see this fine, large mass lands on the ground, starts writhing. You have knocked it prone, and they continue running inside there. Nirmor inside there. Take out a copper piece, cast light on it, and as they are preparing to strike, you fling it. And you time it just right. You let go of the hands, and there's a flash of light, and all their shots go wide. You keep running.
Can I tell Dro to tell the crossbowmen to try and fire at them?
They're reloading already,
Okay.
so they rolled a second. Sit there. Tetradia, what are you doing?
Going to.
Remember, we're trying to get inside quick as we can.
Yeah.
Quick as you can.
I'm gonna cast on this. I think right around here, if I can point it out.
It's the X key to point it out.
I'm gonna cast Shatter right here.
You're casting Shatter to kill? Got it. Okay. Roll that,
Oh, jeez.
roll that spell inside there. At the same time, while she's doing that, Solaris, what are you doing?
We're heading towards the door, so I'm gonna move. Fuck. How do I get off?
You're still
no.
running towards it. This is
We're still
place
running
for
towards the house. We're not quite there yet.
Okay, so then I'm gonna hit this dude in front of me. Yeah, with Sacred Flame.
Okay, Sacred Flame. Post it for me. Oh my god, Shadow. I forgot. This guy fucking exploded. I don't even need to roll for him.
I'm gonna suggest that the Thorn guys should have a disadvantage because they're blinded. How do you
That's
dodge
fair.
when you're
That's fair.
blinded?
That's fair. I'll give him disadvantage. Okay, disadvantage. Okay, takes full damage. You hear this eerie clicking sound echo around this place inside there. Sacred Flame still down a little bit, cast it, and they're blinded, and now they're burning slightly, but it's radiant damage, doesn't actually burn.
Yeah, technically it doesn't burn now.
Of course,
Yeah.
of course, I'm aware. And you run alongside there. Neuromore, you were the unlucky one. Roll me a dexterity saving throw. Okay, all of you are running, and suddenly Neuromore
Damn it.
is yanked down, and you see her being drugged through the vineyards, and you've lost sight of her now. Entirely.
Motherfucker.
Are you kidding? Oh man.
So Nearmore is gone at this point inside there. All you can hear, Nearmore, are you doing anything? You can't really scream, but are you doing anything before you get drugged away? Out of curiosity.
I'm almost thinking of using my
Do it.
luck of the gods.
Hey, yeah.
Yeah.
Roll me 2d4. fucking reason I know that. 6. That sadly does not make it.
Of course it doesn't.
Okay.
Can I cast a message then quickly to Dro, or is that too much to do?
Roll me a charisma check to see how fast you can cast at the last second. Or you lose sight. It's a high DC. It's a little higher of a DC. Never mind.
Yeah.
Okay. It would have been real bad. Because silently, nothing would have happened. You would have just drifted away, and everyone would have to roll a perception check to see if they even saw it. What are you saying?
Dro, they're dragging me away. Keep running.
Turn
I'll catch
around.
up.
So there, and the last thing you see is Snowball disappear inside there. Being drug away. Okay. Dro, what are you doing?
Let's see. If her charisma check was that good and she cast it that quickly, I probably would have spun around right away because I'm very familiar with her messages and awoken mind and all that.
Mm-hmm.
If that's true, I imagine I would have spun around right away and been able to react fast enough. I mean, just tell me if I'm wrong. To immediately slice away whatever vine was.
Sadly not. Sadly not. It's up there. This has happened. So she cast it and sat there, and then you reacted to it, and she was already on the ground being drug away.
I guess he couldn't have dived to try and catch me. Hey.
Would you like to try to dive? Try to catch
Or
it? That's fair.
to catch her feet.
Okay. Try to grab her hand or
Okay.
shoulder and sit there. Roll me an athletics check.
Okay. And I probably have to do this first.
But it's not like an immediate. You can't just cut it.
Right,
So-
right. No, I'm not. That's not what I was thinking, but it was something else. But all right, 1 second here.
Roll me athletics. 12. Dive. Try to grab her outstretched arm. You grab her fingertips, and she's gone.
Darn.
At the same time, the shadow explodes out. More clicking and clackering sounds. More are coming. The group has to make a decision now. Shattered. The vine blight is prone and shattered. You have lost sight. Will the party stop and go back after, or are they continuing? So this is a group check. You can't really yell just yet inside there, so I'm going to quickly ask.
Can
Hassan, do you-
Tetradia talk to the party members right now?
He's gonna ask
you're, in the
you.
midst, you're in the midst of running inside there, so your first initial reaction is inside there. Hassan, do you continue on?
So the question, I notice that she disappeared is really what the question is.
There was a big commotion afterwards inside there. Joel probably turned around, probably yelled something inside there because he could, and then
Probably
No,
out near his
you-
name.
you didn't catch what happened in the area because you're fairly short and there's vineyards and vegetation everywhere at this point.
Yeah.
So what is Hassan's first thing to do? You don't know exactly what's happened. What is his mind to do?
Son is going to, unfortunately, he would keep going to try to get to the house and then assess the situation.
Petradia, are you running to the house or are you stopping?
Tetradia will look at the party and tell him I could try to use my speed spell and try to catch her.
Okay. Before you say that, roll me a perception check.
Okay. Even though she looks nervous, like she really doesn't want to do this because she's probably gonna get killed, but
Roll me a perception check because you were attacking during this time. Lots of vegetation all around you. 13. I'm gonna roll a d20. If it's higher, that's not good. Okay. You did notice the direction where she came, so go ahead. What are you doing? Quickly. You got this is like 4 or 5 seconds. You yelled at. It's more of what are you doing, not what are you asking. That makes sense.
she'll cast Expeditious Retreat and try to save Nira.
Okay, you're running inside there. Gotcha. Solaris.
So did I notice her get dragged away?
Roll me a perception check.
Go ahead and, oops.
18. Okay. Unless you're incredibly unlucky. We'll see. Okay. You notice the direction she came in. Solaris, what are you doing?
Can I grab it for her?
Roll me an athletics check. Yeah, that would be it. Roll me an athletics check.
Crap. I'm not good at that. I'm like, maybe I can do something else. Fuck it.
This is
I'm
already
gonna do something else.
MVP.
I'm gonna do something else.
Do something else. You got it.
I'm gonna cast Sanctuary on her. I don't believe I have to touch her. So I'm
Post sanctuary for
going.
me? Right there. Gotcha.
Yeah, I'm gonna post it and one.
That's not a bad idea.
It is. It's a better chance than rolling crap on
Shit.
acrobatics.
30-foot range.
That would do it. That would do it. Roll me a wisdom check to see if it's fast enough to cast this off as a reaction.
Fuck.
Straight wisdom check.
This is crazy. Which one's wisdom check? It's the left or the right, or just click wisdom.
Just quick. Wisdom, ability.
It'll ask you which one you want to do.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it'll ask you.
You want to do an ability
Oh,
check.
awesome. Okay. So like ability check. Okay, perfect.
There's a low DC inside there. Oh man, I
What?
missed my one. I'm so sorry. Inside there. You reach out to cast it inside there. You're doing this as quick as possible. This happens quick inside there. And the words are on your mouth. And then she disappears from your sight. I will now.
Oh, yeah. Can I yell out her location, or is that time's up?
You were
chasing her.
Tetra's chasing her inside there. Joe was probably chasing her as well inside there.
Okay.
Son is going forward.
Well,
inside there.
last I recall, I dived and was on the ground, grasping at her
dived.
fingers.
Proned, grasped your hand, and then she left your sight as she was drugged through the
Exactly.
vines.
So I have not ran after her yet. I'm still pretty much by Asan and Solaris. It's Tetra that's gone after.
Tetra's going to sit there. So, Dro, what are you doing? You're standing up, going after her? So they're spinning up. You're throwing your axe through there? You headbutting something? What are you doing?
No, what I'm doing first of all is not losing sight of the situation. I point over towards the twig creatures over here, and I again yell, "Crossbowmen, fire at will!" And as they're doing that, fuck, this guy over here that San is dragged down. Is he still prone?
Yeah.
At that point, I'm going to move in, and I am going to swing a great axe attack right on top of his head because even though I haven't lost sight of the situation, I'm still pretty. He's angry.
Okay.
12 is probably not going to hit. Fuck.
Okay. It's up there.
It's
Roll me
prone, so
wisdom.
you have advantage.
You would
Yeah.
have advantage. And a 12 does
yes.
hit.
At 12 does hit. Sweet. Okay.
So go again in case you crit.
And then I'm pretty
Go for
sure.
your crit.
Oh yeah. Sorry. And then I don't have
Nope.
a savage attacker on this guy. No, I don't.
We will take the first damage.
Cool.
Yeah,
7 damage.
Okay?
Actually, I do. Sorry, I am sorry. I do have a.
Savage Attacker?
So I'll take that 12 damage instead, if that'll count. Yeah, savage attacker for 12.
Okay. You split it, cut it inside there, and then stomp on its head until it is unmoving and dead. It's dead.
Grind it into
Beauty.
the fucking dirt with my boot.
Okay. That is very much dead. Very nice. Okay. Nira!
Yeah.
You are being drugged through the vineyards. But there's something strange about this one. Roll me a nature check. Hit. Okay, continue. What are you doing? You're being drugged. Your vines are whipping past your face. In fact, from this inside of here, you will take 2 points of slashing damage or any concentration. You roll a concentration if you're not inside there, and you are being pulled. And the shouts, and you're being pulled quickly. It's a long, about 8-inch thick vine wrapped around your leg, and it's just pulling you through the vineyard inside there.
Just a singular vine?
Yes, it is. It is. As I said, I think I said 8 inches thick, so it is. It is almost a log instead.
It's like an Eldritch Blast.
Whipping around inside there, you raise up your right hand. You shoot 2 of them. You're 5th level, by the way, so shoot another time.
Oh yeah, shit. Oh,
22. First one
Oh,
misses
yeah.
inside there. Second one shoots it, stops it for a second. Do you have any effects on your Eldritch Blast other than extra damage?
I can spend sorcery points to do empowered spell, but I thought 8 would be. I think 8 is pretty
But
maxed out.
do you
isn't
have
it?
any? Do you have any invocations? Is what I'm saying. Applied to your Eldritch Blast.
No, I do not have invocations applied to my Eldritch Blast.
Just making sure. Okay, hits it. Whatever creatures has inside there, you'll have to do more than 8 damage to sever it. Roll me a perception check.
Oh, good lord.
This is rough, man.
6 inside there.
Yeah.
You hear crunching, snacking sounds, and you don't see what it is, but there is something ripping at the ground, and the vine is heading directly towards it. You see earth being propelled upwards towards it, and the vine is rapidly pulling you down. Roll me a strength saving throw to see if you can grab anything as well.
That's better.
15! 15! Let's see if you're unlucky.
Oh my god.
You are very unlucky. I'm so sorry, Niramore. It pulls, you grab, hold on to something, and you're being pulled closer. Okay.
You know what? I
Do
was
it.
trying not to use fire. Fuck it. Hellish rebuke.
Hold on for just a second.
Yeah.
We've done a lot inside there. We gotta get to the next person inside there.
Yeah.
Tetradia was the only person that went after them, okay? From what it sounds like. Tetradia.
Yeah.
You were running very quickly. First
She
things first.
unsheaths her sword while she's running.
Okay. Are you cutting through the vines as you're going forth?
Indiana Jones style.
She's trying to get it to where she can outpace the vine and try to cut it, so that way it stops her being dragged. So that's
Roll me
what
an acrobatics, athletics, or a straight charisma check. Your choice.
I'll go with charisma.
Oh,
Here we go.
yeah.
So physical power, or you using your spell to keep this up.
I'm using the speed spell, so I guess I
Okay.
could use a charisma.
Charisma
It
check.
just said-
Yeah, roll me that charisma check. That's what I said. And just charisma ability check.
All right. Did it work?
11.
It
Yeah,
did.
Okay.
Didn't do well.
Man.
Okay. Tetradia. You're cutting through it inside there, spinning along the side of it. Roll me a perception check, Tetradia. Five.
Dude.
You see Nira for a split second, and the vine is being pulled further away inside there. I'm going to ask the other group. Asana's leaving you. It sounds like two of you have stopped inside there. The party is split at this point. You have lost sight of each other through these thick sections of this. So, the other three, I will do this very rapidly. Asana, are you continuing to the manor? As you've already continued, you can no longer see the party now.
Isan is going to continue to the manor, but instead of heading in at this point, Isan's going to try to climb. He's just going to try to go straight up to the roof.
Okay,
He
gotcha.
wants to get a vantage point.
You're continuing along. Roll me a D100 luck check.
Come on, Asan.
Okay.
It's the best one
Well,
we've had
Still
today.
Okay. You are lucky. Nothing grabs or stops you. You come into the clearing and you see it, but you are alone. I'll get to you in a second. Solaris. You hear Dro. Asan is gone. Tetra has left towards Nira. Dro is fighting and has killed a creature inside there. And the archers are reloading. Two of them are still coming. And you feel the connection to your animated dead suddenly cut off.
Oh.
What are you doing, Solaris?
I'm gonna move, which I don't know how to do anymore. It's really weird.
You just click arrow keys, man. Arrow keys.
Yeah, you can
Oh,
use arrow
even
keys.
better.
Yeah.
Nope, not working.
You click on your character, and then you can use arrow keys.
Oh, like the actual icon?
Yep.
Nope, nothing's happening.
Do
sure-
you have
make
the
sure
two
you're-
selected
yeah,
buttons?
I'm on the ruler. I'm on the ruler,
Oh,
but I don't know how
that's
to.
fine.
Yeah,
I
just
don't know how to deselect it.
Go to
Because
the
I click
top
at it.
left,
click
and
at
then there should
the.
be a person at the top left, right above the ruler. Click on that, and then click on your character. That's pretty much what you want to be on at all times. You don't need to be on the other stuff unless you're drawing.
Jesus Christ! No, I can't get off the ruler. Fuck.
If not, I can see your character, your pointer. Just tell me where you want to go.
I'm gonna go
Okay.
here.
Towards Dro. Got it.
Yeah, and I'm gonna yell. The Grim Reaper's gone, and then I'm gonna do. These guys here. Was any of them already hit before by the archers? Have they taken damage?
Yeah, few of them have arrows inside there, but
So
they
this-
killed 2.
So the first one, I'm just gonna do Toll the Dead.
Okay. Post that for me. Only 2d12 as well. That's a failure. And Solaris, in the meantime, only 2d12 when we can.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, it fucking explodes. It is super dead.
Oh, okay. Next time I can push this thing called versatile damage. I think that'll do. Yeah, that would have done it. Okay.
Okay, it is extremely
Damn.
dead. Okay. In the meantime, Dro, what are you doing?
I am going to first take out a javelin and throw it at the remaining one. Actually, right before I do that, I'm going to yell at the crossbowmen, and I'm going to basically just to get out of here. Their job is done. Just tell them to retreat, and then. Actually, you know what? No. I'm going to tell them to hit any massive green foliage that might be moving if they do see it moving, and if they see nothing within a few minutes, then retreat. And then I'm going to take out a javelin and throw it at this remaining guy that is down here.
Okay, that's a hit, and he's dead.
And he's dead. And then I'm going to look at Solaris and just outright ask him, are we going in, or are we going through the fields? Hassan's already all the fucking way up there. What are we doing?
My best guess is maybe we can meet her if there's an underground in this place. I don't know. So if we don't know where she is, let's just go inside.
Fuck
That's
it, let's
my
go.
only quick decision.
You guys are running. You guys are
still
running.
can't move. I don't know why I can't fucking move, but
Start
oh
running.
no.
I'm gonna.
was me.
Is the door locked? Do I need to burst through it? Do I need to be
We'll get
Rambo?
to you in a second. You have to still run through the remaining portions of it. Okay, I'm gonna go to Techadia for a second. Techadia,
Yes.
you rolled fairly good beside your perception check. You don't see the creature, Techadia. You have one chance before it reaches whatever is dragging, before Neuromore reaches every chance. Neuromore also gets a chance inside there. You see the vine, you have a shot at it. You have a few options. You could try to run at it, try to chop it then. You could cast a spell. You could run at it, intercept her, and then try to catch Neuromore. There are a few options. You just have to get to it or use range. What are you doing? How dare you, boss?
I'm gonna cast a spell.
Okay, what spell are you casting?
You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna try to outpace it and use burning hands to make a cone, fire off an electric burst to try to just destroy the vine.
Okay.
Hopefully not. Hopefully Nero won't get caught in it.
It's electric hands. You
Electric hands.
want to use your electric hands to do a fan of electricity to try to get it off of Nero.
Is that correct? Okay, got electric hands. Gotcha. Okay, roll me damage.
All right.
I knew that was gonna happen.
There was 16. You rolled max
Oh,
I knew that was
is
gonna happen.
max damage.
655.
Roll for
Okay.
DC 16.
So the DC is 16 on this D20 check to see if it's still up.
All right. Sounds like. Dude,
The vine is still pouring.
you gotta be kidding me, man.
Nearamore. Nearamore.
Dude,
Big,
what the fuck?
massive bolt of lightning sent through, doing lots of damage, converting and destroying portions of it. And there's like emanating from down south.
Wait,
What?
you know what? I'm gonna do a bonus action. Can I expend sorcery points?
Yes.
Okay, then I'm expending them. So I'm gonna cast another spell.
Okay. What spell are you casting?
Hold on. I'm gonna bring up her sheet. You know what? I'm gonna cast the same spell.
Before you do that, roll me a perception check. Roll me a perception check.
Perception. Okay.
Mhm.
Well, do I have? Well, can I do it? Yeah, I guess I ought to use all my. Basically, if I'm doing first level and as a bonus action, it would expend 4, right? Sorcery points.
3.
3. Okay.
Do,
Yeah.
do roll me that perception check though.
Okay.
First things first.
Perception. Here we go.
Because you damaged it.
Come on, turn around.
18.
There we
you.
go.
Yeah, it's
Good job, you may have done that. Because you have heard it, you see and then hear a vine, similar to the one that has Nearamore, is coming straight for you.
Oh God.
Yeah, definitely do another fan of electricity.
Yeah.
Is you a fan of electricity? Are you going to defend yourself or Nearamore?
Can he get both vines
No.
with a cone?
No.
No, she's gonna defend Nearamore and just fire it off.
Okay. Okay. Roll damage.
That was the wrong
That's
one.
the wrong spell.
Yep. So
Oh,
cast it
sorry.
one time, and give yourself another spell slot. I think you took one in accident. I'll fix that for you.
Okay.
Yeah,
Never mind.
yeah, yeah. You're burning hands again,
Oh, sorry.
but it's electric. Yeah.
My bad.
I assume that's unless you want to cast Thunderwave,
Oh, no,
then
no,
that's
no.
fine. So you've used
Okay.
2 spells so far. So your spell is slotted now. That's a DC 10 now, because the vines kept moving, and you're hitting a new patch now. So I will roll again for luck. Okay.
That's good, right?
Nearamore, no, it's not. Nearamore disappears from view. Nearamore, this is your last chance before you get to the creature. What are you doing? You got your reaction, you got your spells, you have your full round, you can do whatever you'd like.
Okay. Let me take a look at a newer spell I have. Can I guess I can see what I'm fighting, or?
Not yet. Well, you can see the vine attaching to you, but you can't see the creature yet. So you can kind of see it.
Because I'm considering Hex.
Ooh, Hex would work.
Okay. I'm gonna Hail Mary, because I was also thinking spiritual weapon, but Hail Mary, Hex.
Okay, Hex. Doesn't have an attack, automatically has. What are you giving it disadvantage on?
Dex.
Dex. Are you sure Dex?
Because I want to hellish rebuke it.
Okay, it doesn't affect saves. You know what? Fuck it. It's gonna affect saves this time. For this one time instance, because it's cool. Hellish Rebuke, and you're using fire.
It's only checks.
Yeah.
Yes, it is only
Oh.
checks inside there. But you're just targeting the vine, correct?
Yeah, because that's
Okay.
basically what attacked me.
That will work. Okay, Hellish Rebuke, as it's got it grappled you, it is technically an attack. Roll for damage.
Oh, am I not rolling the attack
Yep.
for hellish rebuke?
Roll for
roll
damage.
for your with your Hellish Rebuke because it's just damage. It's up there. Okay.
Okay.
It's a DC.
16.
This creature is vulnerable to fire. It takes 32 points of fire
Nice.
damage.
And it also takes,
Plus
I
one
think,
necrotic.
1d6 necrotic.
Correct. Roll that as well.
Yeah.
The only thing that it can save
Nice.
it is a natural 20.
Nope.
Nope.
Okay. Nearmore, the vine cuts. And there's a screeching sound inside there. And you are pulled into the last portion to where you actually see the creature. It is. Makes 1 second. You are about 15 feet away. There's this little patch that has made its ground. It had camouflaged itself to look like the vineyards and then moved upwards. A massive, massive creature. It is low to the ground, and it has made a mouth that could fit an entire horse inside of it. Out of wood, vine, and almost a fleshy-like material. It is whipping, and there's a fake sound emanating from it. You see this.
Fun.
And it is moving, dragging itself to you. Niramora, you have cut the vine. You are prone. What are you doing?
Burn this place down.
That's
It's
not
weird.
what we want to do, but you can't hear me.
It's near Spitfire time.
Your immediate reaction. You're getting up, you're running, you're screaming at it, you're trying to talk to it. What are you doing? First things. That comes to mind.
Get up and run.
Yeah, we'll make
Either
athletics.
that or I'm tossing something at it. Let's see here. Yeah, whatever.
Not
14.
bad.
Not bad. Okay.
Tetrardia,
Nearmore.
still near. Get out of here.
Tetrardia comes up next to you, Nearmore. You saw Tetrardia shooting lightning, cutting and breaking into it, sending out spells and expending resources, and then an impressive
Thanks,
display of
Tetra.
magic.
Get out of here.
Let's go.
Both of you running towards it?
Thank
Is
you
that
for
fair?
coming after me.
Yeah, Tetrardia is gonna try to run too. She's not that insanely brave.
Both of you.
is her-
Go ahead.
Is her, what's her speed? Is it just double with Expeditious Retreat?
She is 90 feet of movement.
Jesus.
He's like, why don't you
I
just
hate,
try to?
Pick her up.
I hate to suggest it, but that's exactly
Pick
what
her
I was
up.
thinking.
Okay, I'll just pick
Why
her
does
up.
everybody pick me
I'll
up?
attempt to pick her up.
What's your strength?
Enough.
No.
Come
no,
on, Tetra.
What's your strength?
20.
What's your strength?
My strength is 9.
Oh!
Damn.
Okay, roll me an athletics check.
Come on, Tetra.
Ryan.
Save your potential mentor.
Redeem
Oh, no,
yourself.
no.
Oh.
Okay,
God.
Tetradia, I want to ask you something out of here. If any of you have ever picked up something heavy that you weren't supposed to be able to pick up, you feel it, but the adrenaline is on you. Do you want to pick her up anyway? With whatever downsides that comes into effect after the adrenaline dump is over.
I'm
That depends.
just.
Does she make it back to the house first?
She's just gonna
Tetradia,
tell.
in
she's just
your
gonna
brief
tell-
description inside there, are you good? You can
She's
pick
just
her
gonna-
up, but but only adrenaline's gonna allow you to be doing this.
She's gonna tell
Not hearing you,
Nira.
dear.
Can I try and toss light at it to blind it again, like it did those other guys? Just boom, big sunbeam.
Just after Tetradia's turn, inside of here. I'm sorry.
Tetrardia is just gonna tell Nira to run, and she's gonna try to distract it, yell at it, and run circles around it with her speed.
Okay. Okay, Nearmore, are you tossing a blinding light towards it?
Do I see Tetra running towards it?
I'm circling the perimeter around it to where I'm trying to like get its attention. Basically stall him so you can get away.
You could probably do that once, maybe, and then get back to Nira. But
Okay. Roll me a charisma check, Nira, if you're trying to blind it. If you are.
I'll give it a shot.
And I'm sorry, everyone else, by the way.
Yeah, no worries.
No, this is
That's
good.
the one inside there.
Okay.
Oh.
Trip almost falls inside there, and it
Kill me.
doesn't do anything inside there. At the
Oh my
same time,
God.
it rises to its full height, no longer trying to fight off the side, but it does not go much closer to the building. It will do a slamming, branching, grasping root towards Tetradia, who approaches it. You were surprised. Roll me an intelligence check, actually, Tetradia. So it's a hard DC.
Okay. Intelligence check. Okay, there we go. Ability check, right?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Okay. Here's what you immediately recognize all around it inside there, that this thing is intelligent. It's laying a trap for you as you approach it inside there. Because of this, you stop right before you go into this trap, this last mission. It was hiding plants around you, and you stop its triple attack towards you.
Oh god.
You see the scything branches whistling its heads, and you stop directly in front of it, towards the air inside there. Its mouth actually erupting out from the ground right where you were about to step. Stop, and then start dodging to the left and right. Tetradia, you're running. I mean, sorry, Nerbo, you're running athletics checks. And Tetradia, roll me a charisma check one more time.
Ability check, right?
Yep.
Holy
God.
shit!
Okay.
Nice.
For everyone else, since you're on a slightly higher elevated position, and I know that Hassan is climbing right now, so you see this. The only person who may not see this is Niramore.
I'm not seeing anything because I've apparently frozen.
Okay, gotcha.
Like
Outside
if I rolled something, I have no. All I see is tree blight still. So I
Yeah,
guess
you
I'm gonna have
didn't
to
roll
reload.
a
Yeah,
check
I
for
pressed-
you.
Yeah, I pressed it and I guess nothing happened.
Or
So I got.
I thought you were supposed to roll athletics, but yeah, it didn't come through, unfortunately.
At the same
Yeah.
time, for everyone else, for roleplay wise, you see Tetradia doing some fucking badass shit with a giant monster behind it inside there, lightning, and then is running around, keeping just perfectly out of the distance of this creature. It is not fast, but it has a very, very long range. And because of your speed, it cannot catch you with its grasping root. You are the only character, besides maybe Tro actually, that could be possibly doing this right now.
Oh my god. This is
Niramore, with the distraction up, you run back. You appear, huffing and puffing, and with a 24 charisma check, Tetradia, you disengage.
Holy shit! They're
And
back!
go back with the party!
Get in the fucking house now!
Wait,
Go!
we're both
Go!
back?
Tetradia
Okay.
is like is
both
panting
back?
and like
Yes.
staggering.
Oh my god!
She's like staggering, trying to get in there now.
Hassan, you're climbing to the second floor. Sorry?
I was going straight for the roof actually because I wanted to get a vantage point, but if
Oh
I
yeah, roll me
see
an
it-
athletics check at advantage. Unless you want to stop.
No, I'm going straight up.
Athletics check at advantage.
Okay.
You're on the motherfucking roof. You got range.
Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Spider-Man comes up.
He's truly the
Join you
spider
there
halfling.
momentarily.
Okay. The door, Dro kicks open the door inside there. You guys going inside?
Oh wait, we're doing this through Forge now.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Tetradia is
Oh,
like, I don't believe I
Lord.
did that. I almost died out there. That's it, almost.
Oh, did we lose?
Thank you,
we lost
Tetra.
Loris.
I'm
Yeah,
so
it
fucking
just-
ashamed of myself.
So I got
That
the
was
reload
terrible.
screen for whatever reason.
It could have happened to
Oh,
any of
okay.
them near it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm
So-
having the same problem he's having.
gonna
I'm not
have-
even.
We're gonna have some people. I assume people go inside. You
Yes.
see wine barrels inside there, and oops, someone's got a. They're not using the token selector. I can fix that. They're making light. picks. Okay.
Oops, sorry.
You guys start heading inside there. So, with your vantage point, they're all now coming after you. You're on the roof? All of them!
Are coming up to the roof or are inside?
No, they're all the entire vineyard. It looks like the entire vineyard has almost grown legs, and they were all running towards you. It's this weird, like, ant-like formation. It's like the ground is moving towards you.
Okay. I'll yell down, "Get those doors barricaded!" And I will, are the two corner things like turret type things?
Yes, they're turrets.
Nice.
They're
And
actually
I'm gonna
made
ask, is there a
to
widow's
defend.
walk?
Yes, what was that?
Is there a widow's walk?
What would you 100? Hell yeah, there's a widow's walk.
fuck yeah.
Sweet. I look for I look for the latch of the widow's walk to get down inside inside the house.
Okay. Come up, sling up to the turrets. Shh, you come inside. Okay, very nice. You already rolled the high athletics checks inside there. All right. Okay. We are now leaving this inside of here as a group. Quickly sprout ideas. I'm actually going to start a timer. Right? You have 5 minutes. IRL.
Okay, I'm still not back into the game. It won't load.
Okay.
Yeah,
maybe pause that 5-minute timer just so she can.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the timer hasn't started, right? But when everyone gets inside, I will. That's what will happen inside there. So
I keep going through Forge, and all I get is the black screen with the little anvil and the D20 up in the left-hand corner.
It takes a really long time to load.
Yeah, that's what happened to me too. I'm in, but I still can't move. I don't know. I don't know what the fuck it is.
I was already leaving it for a while.
I have token controls and select tokens clicked, and I can't seem to unclick any of them.
At least if I could. At least if I could see something, it wouldn't be so bad. But
which Solaris are you using? super new coffee or Solaris a lot?
Well, it's the super one.
Okay.
That's the character sheet that's open.
You should go fast.
Yeah. Okay. Perfect.
Cool. We're gonna wait just a second on your report. Is everyone fine with this continuing for a little bit?
Just a moment here. I'm just trying to see if I can.
Yes, I'm saying, are you
me.
guys fine with continuing past the time? Is what I'm asking.
Yes.
All right, sorry, I'm back.
Didn't realize you were gone.
You beat me to it.
Petrardi, are you fine with continuing past the allocated 3 hours times?
Sure, definitely.
Technical difficulties, the strangest problems.
I could probably Ray of Frost and extra barricaded.
Hopefully everyone's having a slightly stressful yet fun time.
I don't believe I pulled that off. I was kind of like,
it wasn't too bad until this.
Yeah.
Yeah, Nero was almost done.
That was actually a harrowing situation.
That was embarrassing.
No, that wasn't. That was just some bad rolling, unfortunately.
Expedious Retreat is becoming my favorite spell. I'm just
You have no idea how much I'm kicking myself for not having missed a step yet.
Yeah.
I have that too. So I'm good.
Yeah, I know. I usually would have it.
Oh,
it's just magic. To me, it's like magic after him.
Are you guys using the right link? I mean, obviously you should be, but
link,
you've been here the whole time
when she
before.
joins it, it's not coming up. I'm going to...
I'm testing it on my side right now. I'm seeing anything. If need be, I can restart it.
I don't think it's on your end. I think something's gone sideways here. I'm just trying something now to see if I can...
When I loaded up Tenkai with a VPN, it loaded up in
just
about
close my other one.
12 seconds.
Just close it completely. If it's fucking with it, it's fucking with it.
You just gotta bang on the side of the tower a couple of times, you know?
This happens, by the way.
It's not a tower, it's a laptop.
Oh, there's your problem.
Okay, this is progress.
I don't.
Okay, yeah, no,
It-
it's something with Firefox for her.
That's your real problem.
Yeah, I would.
Yeah, I had some problems with Firefox before. That's why I use Chrome now for this.
Yeah.
Strange. I don't think I've ever
But
had
I was-
problems.
I was
like
told
that.
both are
Strahd,
good though.
Apparently, I am just the fucking queen of technical difficulties
It's
now.
fine. I've had much worse players before. You're fine.
I feel like
Hey.
Catrati is like redeeming herself, like it's like a Vegeta arc or something.
Oh, don't
I don't know
get
if
that far quite yet.
I don't know what's worse, the fact that she saved me, and what would be worse, getting bitten by the thing or eaten, or the fact that now I feel like I'm indebted to Tetra. Like, fuck me.
She's at least learning her lesson.
She
I'm
fucking-
Why does it,
I'm
like-
surprised Tetradia was the only one that went after you. But
Well,
I
Azan didn't see
tried.
her.
He tried,
yes,
yeah.
you did try. Yes, that's true.
But I'm like,
So,
I got the
why
rest
doesn't
of the
it want
mission
to-
I gotta look after, man. Come on.
Why doesn't it want to open in Chrome? Oh, wait. Is it opening in Chrome now? What is this?
You haven't
No, it's
updated
not.
Chrome in 10
It's not.
years.
That's not those darn Canadian governments blocking you. No, I'm joking.
Okay.
It's probably that too, though, man. I tell you.
Well, I tried clicking on the link, and it won't open it in Chrome. I don't know why, but I'm going to
Nope.
copy paste this thing and
No stress.
again.
Seriously, take your time. It's fine. It happens.
Okay.
No one's upset or anything.
I have to log in to access it. Oh, great. Do I remember what that is?
Can't help you there.
Well, no, it's wasting time, so there is stress.
And yes, my apologies. I did roll. Yeah, you've had some not great luck. I did roll to see who would get it, who would be the unluckiest one, and it rolled to you.
The probably
rolled
the
for
worst
who?
person in the party to have had it happen to them.
I rolled a d6, and it was in order, left to right. And Nero, you were first. You rolled a 1.
Well, I'm gonna. Okay, I can't.
Which
get this
number
thing
was
quickly.
It was it was when everyone was lined up over here. So I think you were like 4.
Ah,
Yeah.
at least I was an
Let me see
even
this.
number.
If
You
you're
had
wanting
told
to
me
see what
3,
we
5,
at least
1,
looked,
or-
I put it in the Discord.
I can share my screens. Actually, no, I should not share my screens. Did anyone else share their screens?
Oh, can we do that
Okay,
through
what-
Discord?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Okay, whatever. I'm trying to load it, and it's either taking forever or it's not going to do it. So I'm just going to fucking look at Hassan's screen in the other room.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Let's do
And
it.
I don't know what my fucking log is for Forge. And that's what it wants for Chrome, so I don't know.
Gotcha. Give it just a second. We'll load it.
This is
in.
wasting enough fucking time.
And we'll be starting playing in just a second. Immediately it kicks back off. Okay.
All right. 5 minutes, you said.
So, I will start the timer. Start of here. You guys can yell any ideas you have. I will be keeping track inside there. And
Barricade this?
barricade
Is
doors.
this-
Hold
we
up
want a
just a
barricade
second.
here, and we want a barricade
Hold
here.
up.
Oh,
Hey, he's saying, hold on.
So, just to explain this inside here, you have 5 minutes inside there. You can have everything inside there. After the 5 minutes, I'll even retroactively add things inside of here. When I say roll skill checks, besides, does anyone have any problems with Forge inside of here? Me allowing you to roll skill checks, you may have to do fairly fast inside there. Nero, you may be immune to that. Rolling inside there, so do anything you have, anything you can use, barrels, you roll D100s, you can push things over inside there. You have a 5-minute clock that I'll be keeping track
hey,
of.
it's up on my other screen now.
Awesome. We'll give
Yeah,
this a
yeah, it
second.
actually says there she is. Perfect.
It's all you.
So
Just take
basically-
it.
Oh, finally.
Muted for once. Wow.
Okay.
So
So feel free to even try not to talk over each other too much, but I know it's going to happen. Okay.
Yep.
Yep.
First of all,
So can I
Dro's
use-
just
can I
gonna come
keep-
back into this room, drag this this long table that is to his west here, drag it
It
through the
sucks.
room, close the door, and push it right in front of there.
Roll me an athletics check.
Okay.
Petrati is
We-
gonna
Drew, you want to barricade this door because that's the stairs to the basement. We may need that.
Charlie, what are you doing?
So-
I guess we could. All right, he'll retroactively do that one then. Fine, that's
Give me
fine.
athletics check. Okay, got it.
Are
Charlie,
these
what are you doing?
barrels? Are these barrels full of liquid?
No, these are dry barrels.
Oh boy,
There
there is
Son
3 vats
is
of wines around here if we want to try and fill them quick, but that's not a lot of time. So
Fill them quick
Is
and I
so-
can freeze them.
What's the stuff
Rock
here?
solid. Like they're stone.
Those are coax.
Oh, okay.
yeah, if any of you guys have freezing spells, we could reinforce any barricade we wanted to with
I
that.
have a
ice.
Understanding is I'm supposed to have frostbite, so
I have Ray of Frost cantrip, so
So
I can
we'll-
help.
Son's just gonna come over here, grab 2 barrels,
Barricade that
and
one.
run and start stacking them over here.
Okay.
There's another barricade.
Roll me an athletics check. I'm adding frostbite to your spell sheet here.
it's funny because it's on my macros.
So
There's
just,
also another-
It's really frost boundary, but there you go.
just direct Tetradio where the fire off the Ray of Frost.
At all of these
So-
barricades that we'll highlight. There's also
Are you
another-
like pouring wine over them and then freezing them, like sealing them?
No.
Yeah, yeah, I am.
Oh, are
Okay.
you? I don't.
Roll me a
Yeah.
charisma check then. Inside there. Solaris, are you doing anything?
You want me to roll a what?
Charisma.
Charisma check.
Charisma check.
Charisma. Okay.
Solaris, you doing anything? Just speak up whatever you have. No.
I don't think that needs to be done. But is this door over here closed or
It's
barricaded?
closed and barricaded, yes. So one of the axes are barricaded.
So she's
Oh.
just gonna try to pour wine
So-
on it and freeze it.
I'll put
There's
some
one
barrels
over
here.
Barrels over there.
Yeah, the
Okay.
stairwell.
Roll me an athletics check.
Well,
Hey.
he's not. Yeah. Okay.
And Son
Oh, boy.
is gonna.
Where next, Hassan?
And Son's gonna grab 2 more barrels from over here and prop them up. I believe this is a window right here.
Okay.
He's gonna start trying to use the barricade, try to barricade that
Looks
window
like a door.
there.
All windows are barricaded. Don't worry about the windows. It's right there.
Okay.
Yeah.
And they-
So delete that one
So
that
that's
I.
big- okay.
I don't know how
Yeah.
to delete that. I'm sorry.
Gotcha. I gotcha. You're fine.
Okay, so there's one right here. It looks
There
like.
is one right here.
We don't need to barricade it. If you open the door.
Oh, yeah,
it's
that's right.
a
Okay.
Yeah, it's fine.
That one's good.
storage room.
We
Two
need
minutes left.
no. That one is just the only one left.
Okay. So
Okay, we might
as
be-
you're going inside there, roll me a perception check since your mighty eyes and ears see things and hear things. In the meantime, anyone else doing anything?
I guess Tetradio will keep trying Ray of Frost and trying to use frozen wine as sealant.
Okay.
I can help Stradia with frostbite doing that.
Okay, gotcha. Roll me a charisma check.
You want me to roll another charisma check?
Nope. Oh no, actually yes. Yes you do. It's up there. Asandro, are you sealing up any of these doors? You got this door here as well.
I thought
this
that was
is
a
not
window.
storage.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Was it a
yeah,
window?
no.
Yeah, it was sorry, this portion here specifically has been destroyed.
Oh, okay,
They came inside of here and destroyed this whole portion.
Okay, so that's fine. I'm just gonna. There we are.
All right, so like
So
here's the
just
thing.
To barricade that, then
Yeah, this-
we just
this
need
whole-
to build the barricade.
whole section of the wall
That's-
here is
oh.
gone inside of here.
Oh.
This is a good thing to plug, by the way. Or use it.
Oh,
Yeah, there's a big empty. Dro, let's move that.
let's do it, buddy.
Let's throw that in
I was
there.
wondering about that thing. Is it too big though, or they can move that giant thing?
Both of you roll me an athletics check. We'll see.
Yeah,
hey,
let's
hey,
fucking
yeah,
see.
22.
50 seconds left. 13. Son! You see this tiny little man grab it, sinks its fingers in, and starts waddling over it by himself. Plugs the hole here. Okay. Okay.
Bam.
Let me quickly go through this inside there. Tetradia, Niramor, you have sealed ice and wine has sealed this portion here, and stacked barrels. Solaris.
Over here.
Here,
Somehow-
Yes, yeah, sorry, it's this one.
Right here.
Oh, my apologies. This one.
Yeah.
You have
Yeah.
sealed and coated that section there. Solaris, in a fit of adrenaline and pure strength, is carrying 2 filled barrels.
What the
and is
fuck?
running and plugging these 2 over here, inside there. Clank, clank, inside there. The timer is out. I will continue, though, inside there. Solaris! There's something moving inside of this one.
Oh dear.
and this one.
Oh no.
How high are these things? Like they're above my head?
Yes, you have to go up the stairs to go up, and
Oh.
then you can look down into them.
Yeah,
At
I'll
the
do
same
that.
time, you hear that just like there? The barricades, the doors, the windows are all slammed in. They're not smart. They simply run head first, directly into the doors.
Oh,
The
jeez.
whole house starts rocking at this point.
Fuck.
It's not
Oh
there.
God, are we all gonna die?
If I have to hear you ask me that one more time, I'm gonna make sure you're gonna die first. Damn it.
Calm down, Dro. She's just like freaking out. She doesn't
So what
even
the
know.
hell's up there? I want to run up there and see what the heck I can see.
Okay, you run up, up, you go up the stairs inside there.
Yep.
As you're going up the stairs, this is going to tip over.
Oh boy.
Oh,
Oh,
These
come
come
on.
spilling out over here as well.
Damn it, I don't have any more crossbowmen.
you have to be kidding me!
Okay, let me set up the map real quick.
There's more.
You have those over there banging on the door. You have
Oh.
these banging on the door over here.
Fucking hell, it's slow outside.
And give me just one more second. My fault. My fault.
Cat wants to save you from these monsters.
And two of these are banging on these doors over here.
Oh, fun.
All right. I
Almost
need
feels
everyone
like
to
a
roll for
zombie
initiative.
I'm gonna need you to roll for an ass whooping. That's what's gonna happen here. Alright.
It's telling me there's no active combat encounter.
My apologies.
And I rolled a 20, by the way. I'm keeping that shit.
Yep, you'll keep it.
Trying to see where initiative is
Oh,
on this.
boy.
It's different.
Right side.
There it is.
So we remember
God
how I
damn it,
told
fucking
my
Christ.
crossbowmen to stay outside until they were no
Fire.
longer needed.
What was that there? Anything happen?
Seems like the crossbowmen are all dead.
No. Okay, true. Okay, and Nira, whenever you have a chance.
Oh, just kill me tonight. Just
Hey, you're actually
I know
upstairs
I'm-
right now.
Fine, as of right now. Okay, we will start. Let me just quickly shift.
Big blights.
All right. All right. Dro! These come spilling out. We will see how long your barricades last. Dro, what are you doing?
It's a
This is
rather
your turn.
good question.
Take the big guy. Take the big guy, Joe.
I pretty much should. Let me just check one thing here because I want to make sure that I'm not gonna fuck this up as I normally probably would. Oh, that is an action. God damn it. That should
What?
be a bonus action. That's a shame.
Raging is a bonus action.
No, not that. That's not what I'm talking about. But I am going to rage. That was not what I was thinking about, though. Turn that on. Probably have to... Yep. And we're going to come over here. I'm actually going to kind of take up a post here. And I'm going to swing at that guy right down there with my amazingly silvered great axe.
Go for it. 23. 11 points of damage. Goes in.
And
And did you
another
rage?
one.
So it's a plus 2, so that is...
Yep, and then I'm going to roll, oh, this is awkward
13 hits.
for, savage attacker. First one, re-rolling for... It's not going to let me. I just have to roll the attacks again. I'm sorry. Yep, I guess I'll just take the 11 and the 10 then. That'll work.
11 and 10. Reroll instead there. Okay. Okay. Anything else, Joe?
That's going to be it for right now.
Okay. Hassan, you're up. Mr. Climber, what are you doing?
Well, are those 4 guys climbing out of that vat actually within my reach?
Yeah.
Yep. Then they are simply going to be asked some questions. So, with why am I doing that? I am being silly. I have it all set up. I will
13 hits.
Strike.
Cut 1 in half. Shit is dead. Very much dead.
He is dead. I will simply swing for the second one.
It is very much dead. Cuts him down.
Yeah. Not bad.
I will action surge over, and I will run over to this dude. I will action surge, and he will be axed.
So sorry. Turns into a little hurricane of blades. Kills 2, runs up, almost yells kill still. How do you want to do this, Hassan?
I was just going to say, you stole my kill, man.
He literally just... You see Hassan with 2 quick chops take off 2 of them, and then just with a foot kick the barrel to launch himself through the air and just come basically... He literally uses his other hand to hook on, use Solaris's leg as a pivot, and just spins up, and this all of a sudden just wham, just slams the axe into that guy, into this big guy here.
Works. With your natural 20 strength inside there, you are rock solid. You are an anchor point for Hassan as he flips up into the air inside there, brings his axe down, and then right into its head, splitting it, and it starts writhing on the ground, and the tendrils, almost like thousands of snakes, escape into the crevices.
Up the stairs is what I say as my final thing, is we should move up and find ourselves a way to choke point.
Okay. So
at which point I will use the last bit of my movement to come back to here.
So what are you doing?
Okay. I'm going to rush here. Okay. Seems to go there because it's sliding into a wall, but I'm trying to go. Yeah, there we go.
Gotcha.
And I will Sacred Flame the guy right in front of me.
Okay. Roll up dex save. Okay. He goes up. He's very much dead.
And that's it.
Okay. Okay. Gotcha. Party. You staying there? Ruby, attack. What are you doing?
Tetradi's gonna listen to Hassan and kind of pushing nearer to go upstairs. Let's go upstairs. Let's go up the stairs.
I think I'm already upstairs.
Okay.
The
I'm
DM
moving
had
you
to
upstairs.
move me. Oh, that upstairs. I thought you meant like
Upstairs.
above the. I thought you meant like above the wine vats.
Look, I'll
Right.
You wanna?
Okay.
Well, where would we? I guess
This leads down. These are the wine vats right here.
Okay.
see.
Anything else to try to do?
I guess she's just gonna look out the windows and see if there's any more. But I guess they're all basically charging in the house, so that's about it.
Okay. No more. Keeping attacking. You're gonna sling an attack at one of these that's up there. You're gonna go look outside the rooms, or you're gonna blow something up. What are you doing, Nirma?
Tetra, I think we need to find what's controlling them all,
Okay.
is my thought. So, I don't know if we want to go and look around or if I should just blow up the. I could blow up the
Oh.
one that's below us.
Let me lead the way. She pulls out her short sword. It's like I'm better with the sword.
Well, I'll try and blow up the blade underneath at least and get rid of it.
Roll attack. Okay. It just scatters into just twigs and ash. It is very much dead. Very nice. You have your second attack if you want to. You can shoot at anyone. Only see really
You
allies.
can shoot at anyone.
At anyone. I'd normally say Tetra, but I kind of owe her, so.
Fair enough. Okay.
Hassan, we can't hear you.
Is the window open for her to shoot this guy down here?
Yeah,
You
that's
wanna
the
look out
thing.
window and shoot? You've got some cracks. You could probably shoot out a little bit.
Okay.
Roll your attack. 17, that hits. Hits it. Pulls it down a little bit. Okay. You guys have killed it before they even got turns. Alright. Okay. I'm gonna keep this inside of there. You hear scrabbling sounds from inside. The stairs.
Ah,
It is a dumpy looking artwork. It is still the correct artwork. At the same time, vines start appearing at the main entrance here as someone makes their presence known. Another person's presence known. This guy is going to roll for initiative. Okay. These guys all spill out. And they will all go on the same turn as this individual. Dro, what are you doing?
it's not a fair question, really. Well, let me look one thing up here real quick.
Anything, Dro?
Oh, up to one. Oh, okay. 10-foot radius. Oh, I thought it was bigger than that. You know
Well,
what?
that'll hit 3.
It's unfortunately it's not what you'd think, maybe. But we're gonna try it. I want to cast. Oh, it cast it twice. Oh, okay, whatever.
That's a fairy fire.
And
10-foot range.
I want to hit
All of them.
Yeah, yes, all of those
here.
guys right here.
Okay.
And that is unfortunately one whole action, so I can't do much except 5, 10, 15, 20. And then 40 to get up the stairs to the second level. As a free action, I'm going
Close the door in
to
front of
yell
you.
down the stairs and at Asan and Solaris be like, "Come on, get up here. I'll guard the fucking top of the stairs. I'll take it. Just move past me."
Okay. Okay. I like it. Son, it's your turn. What are you doing?
Asan does the Asan thing of starts going up the stairs, but then launches himself on top of the cask here.
Oh, boy.
And then from the top of the cask, he's going to strike down at the twig blights that have just come in here and
Like Spider-Man, you latch onto the wall, fingers digging into the wood, and then jump out of it. What are you doing? 19, that hits!
and the second one first.
Okay, you ring one down, you latch onto, bring up your silver climbing that. Start turning him into wood mulch. He's dead.
And I do it. I hit another one. Yeah. Why am I not moving?
You rolled 2 attacks already.
I thought I was adjacent to 2 of them.
Yes, but it took 2 attacks to kill the first one.
Oh, it took 2 attacks to kill it. Okay. So after killing the one there, I am then going to launch myself off of the top of the cask, up onto the railing beside Nira. Although it won't let me just drag my token over there.
Yes, there's walls in the way. That would be important. In the meantime, they get tax opportunity, 2 against you. Obviously.
Yeah.
13,
Miss,
17.
miss.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay, it is their turn. Kill the hall! He screams out. All of them immediately look at Dro, and they will all attack Dro. With advantage.
Wait, I'm on the second story.
How
Yeah,
did you get
he
to the
ran
second
up the
story?
stairs. Yeah, he
Oh.
ran up to the second
Yeah.
story.
Yeah, I didn't run towards the door. I ran. See, I was right here.
And you ran up the stairs? My apologies.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
was. It's not letting me move for some reason.
And
But
you were holding the stairs? I got you.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm right at the top, like right 1 square
Well,
south.
These guys get up, you're holding the stairs. They load up their arms and start shooting at you with just thorns. I will use
Well, I'm
the-
raging. Bring it on. Let's go.
Okay. Mob attack.
Oh fuck.
They will actually have advantage.
Of course they will.
Wow. They all fired. All but one miss. All but one hit inside there. So you take 5 points of damage as they launch great swords at you. Doing,
Did you say great swords?
the damage is the equivalent to great swords? Yes.
Okay.
They're not launching literal great swords. No.
All right. Well, I'm just gonna have my moment here. I'm just gonna be at the top of the stairs, spinning around my great axe, just deflecting all of these.
Just deflecting until one stabs into your shoulder, but your rage keeps you going.
Like
no
I'm a
effect.
fucking double-bladed lightsaber Jedi, just deflecting blaster bolts from all these stormtroopers. Oh god! All right.
Gotcha.
Well,
This guy runs up
I've
over
had
here.
my moment for today.
And I need everyone of the second story to roll me a strength saving throw.
I'm ready.
Strength saving throw. Let's see if I can harness the power of Macho
I
Man
should just
Randy
post this,
Savage.
actually. My apologies. I should have just
Friendship.
posted this.
Oh my god.
He is
Oh.
casting Entangle. DC 14.
Oh no.
Okay.
Great.
Nira, Asan, Nira, Tetrania, you are very much enraptured inside there. Luckily, you guys are ranged, but you are restrained.
Just
Inside
Nira
there.
and Tetra, I think.
Yeah,
Girl,
near and
help
Tetra.
me.
Nira and Tetra. My apologies. Inside there, and he starts kicking at the barricade here. He's
Oh, so
covered
we
in
have
tree
another
bark
druid show up?
as well. Yes, he's
Yeah,
he's
the druid, he's the one who entangled us.
Because I'm
this is
seeing a
what-
druid here.
Yes, he hasn't baked it in. This guy came from the downstairs.
Okay.
Damn druids.
Inside there, he is wielding a black wooden spongy weeping staff as well.
Oh shit! I'm bringing up different.
He's
windows.
covered in bark, and he is 6.5 feet tall. All right. Okay. Solaris, it is your turn. What are you doing?
Was this druid hit by anybody?
No,
No.
he just emerged.
Okay, everybody's upstairs. So I will. That's 4 attacks if I make a run for it.
2 attacks.
Yeah.
What?
Is it worth it? No. Ah, fuck it. So I'll disengage and I'll run up the stairs.
Yeah.
You run up the stairs. The full party's down the stairs.
Or up the stairs.
Up the stairs. My apologies. Okay. Is that all you do?
Yeah.
Okay. Tetrodia, it's your turn. What are you doing? Tetrodia? You there? Oh, you muted.
Mise people.
Okay. We'll move on. Dearmore, it's your turn.
Oh, wait. Is she there? She's not muted in the
No.
Discord.
I know, but I've asked her. Tetrodia, you
He's
there?
been.
Okay.
He's been gone.
When
like,
Tetrardia
fucking
comes back, she'll need to get
I'm
to
back,
near more
I'm
to.
back.
Oh, okay,
Oh,
Tetrardia,
there we
your
go.
turn.
You got to tell us when you're disappearing, man.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry about that. I was just gone for a second.
What are you doing?
It's your turn. You got to pay attention to turn order, man.
You're upstairs at the moment with us. I'm sideways. That's a nice look for me.
So
Good.
can I?
All good.
Oh, you
Do
can
I
just
still
swirl
have-
me all around. That's nice.
What are you doing,
Do I have
Tetrardia?
movement or?
Yes, of course.
You're restrained.
Oh, never mind. Never mind. You are restrained. You're covered in vines from head to toe, and there's a little fucker that you can see that casts a spell.
So you can blast him back.
Yeah, I'm gonna hurt him. I'm just like. stupid
With
bastard.
what?
I'm gonna cast shatter on him.
Oh, okay.
Another
Yeah,
shadow.
absolutely.
Nice.
So you just see her aim her hands, even though she's tangled. Her hair sparks up and it like starts to raise up like an angry cat, and she just unleashes it on it.
Okay. Roll me a roll for me.
Roll shatter.
Okay.
Roll shatter.
That goddamn druid.
So this is specifically good against constructs, right?
Ooh.
Yep.
Yep.
It
Creature
is.
made of organic material such as stone, just like the barricade. I'm going to roll a
Oh,
Constitution saving throw for the
Oh.
house.
Ah.
Oh.
Kind of +5, because it's a house. That's a D100.
Hey,
The
it
house is fine. The druid on the
At
other
least for
side.
once, I'm not the one who hurt the house.
Inside there. Yeah, he
That's
takes full
that's
damage. He's still up inside there.
19
That was
damage
this one?
there. Very
Yes.
nice.
He does
Okay.
not need to roll a concentration check.
Damn. This guy's tough.
Okay. Nearmore. Anything else, Tetrardia?
No, that's it.
Is he
I can't-
still restrained or?
Yes.
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
Yeah. There's nothing I could really do. I'll do it next turn.
You're up.
Okay. So first, I need to confirm with you that this would still potentially be up.
Yes,
My
you can
hex,
use a bonus
because-
action to put it in someone else. Yes, absolutely.
So it's still there, so I don't have to actually cast it.
Mhm.
Nice. How much space vertically is there in this area here between that floor and down here?
12 feet.
12?
Mhm.
Fucking hell. Okay, well,
Down
Tell me your
there?
plan.
That's crazy.
If it's down by a few feet inside there, I'll allow it. Tell me your plan. What is your plan?
my thought is to go over to this thing
Oh.
here.
Okay.
Probably, and I want to drop Arms of Hadar is a 10-foot sphere, which to me says 3D. So I want to be able to get up there and batter everything underneath me within 10 feet using the Arms of Hadar.
Sure. Okay. I like it.
And if there was a way to allow it, I would love to throw up the necrotic shroud first. But that's a ruling on your part.
Not this turn. You can pump it up inside there. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, you're gonna have to move me because I think I'm having
Gotcha.
connection problems or something.
Okay. Roll me. Roll that for me. Good.
And I want to be able to hit the druid, obviously.
Mhm.
So that's who I'm gonna hex.
Mhm.
It's gonna be against strength. Yes, strength. Okay, so you wanted me to cast my Arms of Hadar?
Right.
I'm going to do it at 2nd level because why not?
Okay.
Oh, that's that. Okay.
Okay.
Oh,
and then,
minimum damage.
Oh,
damage.
okay, I want to use empowered spell. I'm using my sorcery points.
Sure.
Fuck
So
that
reroll.
shit.
Roll me 2d6s then. That's what empowered spell does, right? Rerolls once.
Yeah, up to 4 dice, I believe. Let
Right,
me
so-
look.
Yeah, so roll 3 dice 6.
3d6. Okay.
Okay,
5
and
points
then
damage.
on the druid, would take an extra d6.
Because bonus action set to roll me d6.
Yeah.
There's
Okay.
that. Yes, I think that's
Can't
it
take
for
the
that.
action. Okay, you start creating hell into this front portion of this. You said there. A druid.
I want it to... Can I move that template still? Because I want to take up maximum.
What, like over here?
There we go. That's
Oh.
better.
Excellent.
The
So
druid.
tentacles just explode from my chest, battering everything down there and strangling that fucking druid if I can.
Okay. Grabs the druid and starts grabbing and like picking him up in the air. But he's still up. But he's definitely taking
Choke,
some
you
damage.
Bastard, choke.
Very nice.
I'm going to...
And they have no reactions until your next turn.
Good.
Yep.
Anything else near? You use your bonus action and most of your movement. You don't got much else. Unless you can think of something.
I guess... Oh, yeah, I did use my bonus action. Okay.
Yeah.
Then no. I think that's all I can do.
Bro, you are Star Warsing a bunch of shit right now. What else are you doing?
What I want to do is pull out one javelin and actually have no. Wait. Oh, there's a difficult situation. I forgot about that one over there. Ugh.
I would just...
You know what?
There's
what
a
would you
bunch in front
suggest?
of us. There's a group of them in front of us, or there's the druid in the corner that's trying to entangle.
I know. That's what I'm looking at. I already know the
By you-
two options.
By you standing in the stairway, you can kill every single one of them that tries to come up. You can literally be a death wall. They won't be able to beat you.
I know. That's
Yeah.
why I'm standing here. What I'm thinking of doing, though, is I don't want to move, but I might want to throw a few javelins at either these blights or whatever the fuck you call them down here, or at that druid. I should have an angle.
I
on
would
her.
I would just take a step forward, and you should be able to reach the blights with your great axe.
Yeah, but if I move away from the one, actually, that doesn't matter. Yep, I'm gonna take.
Actually, you can just hold your action too. Hold
Yeah.
your action as soon as
That's
the one
true.
comes up within range, you can just nail him.
Yeah,
Yeah,
just
but what
nail it.
about that druid? I
Well,
mean,
don't worry
we'll
about
attack him. We will attack Druid.
all right.
Yeah,
cool.
you could
I'm
just
gonna
simply
take-
not worry about the druid.
Yep, I'm just going to take one step forward, and then I'm going to hold my reaction to attack.
Very cool.
When
Gotcha.
anything comes towards me.
Okay, gotcha.
And now he's going to do all range attacks. I'm kidding.
In your turn? Well,
Yeah.
sadly, they are all ranged characters.
Yeah,
But, Hassan, it is your turn.
the melee things are still outside the house.
Son?
Hassan has clicked on the wrong thing accidentally, so he's going to delete that if it'll let him.
Don't worry about it.
He's going to have to move first. Wow, okay, apparently I was on that. Hassan, you see Hassan run along the side here, and then you just literally see him run off the top and drop down beside the wizard with the druid with a two-handed swing of his axe.
We'll make an athletics check first.
Oh, athletics check. Oops, I was premature there.
You have advantage
right.
because of your fucking athlete feat, but yeah, go for it. 25. Well, yeah. Yeah, you go ahead and do that. You run, jump off that building and attack him. 16. That hits.
Bump, bump, whoop.
Stabs into his chest.
18. That's 18 damage because I specified I was doing a two-handed swing here.
Why is it 18 damage? You're doing what?
Two-handed.
Your
It's a battle axe, so I'm coming down on the druid with two hands on the axe to smash into him as hard as I can, and then upon landing, I just kind of do a twirl and do it again.
Wait, where are you getting the 18
Oh,
damage from?
Yeah, but where are you getting the 18 from?
Oh,
I think that's a roll.
misreading. I'm reading the attack roll as
you
my.
are.
Oh, oops.
Oh, I see,
How do
I
I
see.
switch it to for the versatile damage? There is
Roll me a d10. And there's a versatile
Right,
button. Roll me a d10, another d10. Okay. So, and it's 2, so instead, you do 6 points of damage and 9 points of damage. Got it.
Damn. My original damage was better. Shit.
Okay. I thought you had a great weapons master. I was like, what?
No. I don't have Great Weapon Master.
Okay.
I rolled shit for damage with attempting to do more damage
That's all.
than I should have. Damn it.
It hits him. It seems, and he seems to almost go drop for a second. It's that there. He goes unconscious for a split second, and his eyes shoot back up. Massive gash wounds are spread across him inside there. Title to Vikla. It says, and it seems you have punctured its lungs, but it is still up.
Okay. Just double quick checking something. Okay. I have nothing left for this moment. But Hassan is adjacent to that guy. He's just unfortunately on the upper floor map, and it's probably not going to let me drag me because of the walls.
I got you. Just stay there. Fine. Give me just 1 second. Let's do a mob pull or something. Mob attack. You will take 8 points of blood. You will take 8 points of piercing damage, halved, Dro.
Okay.
As they start shooting you instead there.
Oh,
and because you held your action, you see them shoot at you, and then you take like 1 step forward, and you can roll your attack.
Oh, very nice. Thank you, sir.
Because you were so close to them, I'm not going to be that much of a dick.
All right, I'll take 1 step forward, which I should be at the.
Yeah. Don't worry about it.
I don't know. I'm sorry, my browser's freezing for a second. Oh, there we go.
Good.
Oh.
So I should be. I'm gonna hit the guy to my left and to my right.
At the same time, he's going to cast Thunder Wave at Hassan.
The druid is reacting to me landing? Oh, that's what he's doing on his turn. Okay.
Con save.
Con save? Okay.
We'll take 13 bludgeoning damage. It failed. TC 14. So there. So Dro. So 15 to 14, and that damage is 12 and 8. The first attack cuts it in half. It is dead. Another one lands into one on the right over here, and it is severely wounded. But still up.
Okay.
Okay. And you rolled, so you take 7 points of thunder damage. You are not pushed back. Got it. It's gonna stay there. Solaris, what are you doing?
So the druid looks like he or she's really hurt, like really bad.
Yep. Very hurt.
Like last legs bad, or
I don't know why it just rolled that 2 sling attacks. That was
it should
weird.
be dead, Solaris.
it should be dead.
Yes. But it's still up and moving.
Do I have any undead vibes from this, or
Hold
can
on
I
a
do it
second.
in my turn?
Hold on
1 second. Boom.
Because it's a raw wisdom check if you're not proficient. 13, is that there? Pumping lots of blood. Lots of fresh red blood spilling onto the ground. Organs are working. What are you doing?
I'm gonna yell to Tetra, whatever you got, throw it at that druid, and I'm gonna cast Bless. I'm casting it on. I'm gonna cast it on Isan, Dro, and Tetra.
Okay.
Fucking
Isandro and who?
Tetra.
Tetra.
Okay.
She's
And
gonna attack next.
anything else, Solaris?
No, no, no.
Echaria, what are you doing?
Strahd is gonna attack that druid. Is trying to keep her tangled again. So,
Roll attack.
all right.
Zapper with Zappy Zap.
Yeah. She's gonna aim her index finger and try to zap the shit out of him.
Are you sure you want to do that? We're not supposed to burn down the fucking place.
Zap! Zap, not
All right,
flames.
It's a-
Zap!
Yeah,
Roll an attack.
she flavors them.
I know, but
I know.
Don't worry about
Fireball.
it. There.
Okay, got it. So roll me a D100 to see if the lightning bolt makes any.
see,
And this very flammable. Twigs everywhere. Roll me D100.
I see.
that's what I
67.
was saying.
You are a lucky individual. It's just DC 70.
Ah,
Scatters, hits. Tetradion. That was lightning, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I know, right?
I don't like the sound of that.
Oh no. I hope
She
they don't
just
heal
aims her
from that.
index finger, and a lightning bolt just comes out and just impacts him right in the chest.
Wait.
There's something funky going on with this druid. I hope he's not going to heal from that because it's really weird.
And that attack kicked ass.
The druid hits it, reaches up. The staff, this black, oily staff, this spongy material, it moves and twists. And it twists and catches the lightning, absorbing it. There's a sickening, squelching sound. As it seems to glow, it then reaches out and engulfs the remainder of whatever bark-like skin, and all of the flesh is ripped off of this druid, and you see it absorbed into the staff.
The heck?
Oh my! So the druid is now like a.
Undead? Or
It is just
The druid
a
is now a bark
skeleton.
person.
No, it is just a skeleton. The bark has been removed, and the fleshy ground beef interior has been ripped out by literal tendrils shooting out of the staff, and then just eviscerating it. And then it condensed the body, the flesh, and pulled itself into it, growing about another 8 inches. The skeleton clatters to the floor.
what the hell is this guy? I thought he was.
And the
Wait.
only thing left standing is the staff. It is just floating there, straight up.
Oh god.
The ends of it glowing a red hot, as if lightning has struck it. And that is where we're going to stop the session.